Who gets to defend our home? Otter. Otters are very loyal. Otter defends home. It's been a couple of weeks. And I forgot to turn the lights on. Sorry about the late start lately. It feels so weird starting a stream when it's still light out. Just, I don't know what it is. It's just like, but. Then nope. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, stop yawning. It wasn't that hard of a day. It was just a day. I keep debating, should I have the character like already opened up and loaded when I start? I can never decide. Oh well. Also smells like bureaus. Whoops. Alright, oh yeah, first off.
What do you want?
Finish some tasks quickly.
Well
Hey,
met.
look, tasks. Quest available. Hobnanigans is here. Sure, I'll take a free map. Yeah, they do these random event quests all the time, which in my opinion are mostly good for free maps to travel all around the world. Okay, we can do daggers again. And then I'll do one more dagger and one more sword sheath, and that'll be the 5. Oh yeah, off screen I kind of turned in a couple.
What do you need?
Just so that it actually was an even 5, so that when I finish the day, we'll be 10. And we'll also do the broken sword sheaths, since we almost have enough of those. We have mail. I will worry about the mail later.
What do you need?
We're one short
What help may I
sword
be to you?
sheath short. God damn it. Alright, let's go stab some people. When we left off, all we had left to do, really, we have to return to Thorin's Hall. Unfortunately, I do not have a fast travel to get there, so it would require slow travel, so we'll worry about that another time. We need to go to, and then we have all these quests over, oh, what, Southern March? Oh, Bree, all these Bree quests. So only 2 quests right now, one of which we'll get to later, and one of which we're doing now. Let us go for a run. Down on the Scholar scouting. Let us visit Rothtrag. Sumin of Nargothrond. I love seeing all these Silmarillion names. Guardian of Ered Luin. Title. Yep. Of Gondolin. White Tower, hidden city of the High Elves, still burns within you. Oh, I really would love to play a game that had Gondolin in it. Just to see what it looks like. Rothtrag exploration, yeah, that's a pain in the butt. Goblins. Notice another goblin again, all their efforts here are not wasted.
Greetings, traveler.
Langlass sent you. He's a queer sort, that one, but a fine fellow for sending aid. If he thinks you are capable, then I have no reason to keep you from your task. You'll find all manner of foul goblins beyond our barricade here. Do your best to avoid the truly dangerous ones, and be careful not to travel too deeply within the valley. Fearsome are the goblins beyond the great peak at the heart of Rothtrag. Yep. My thanks to you for standing by us on this. You are not simply here to cull the local vermin, you want to deal with the real threat. That is to say, goblins. The foul things have been bubbling up out of the ground like bees from a kicked hive. I don't really know what has gotten into them all riled up, nor do I much care, but I believe it's their leader, Gosrip. If you're up for a fight, get in there and break some goblin heads. If we can shatter their morale by defeating their leader, we can hand them in through the winter. The snows ought to block out these passes till spring, but free them at least for a long while at least. Also, kill some cave claws, and kill some spiders.
Welcome.
No shortage of things to go see. This is a cave claw. And it's been a bit. I have to remember how to do all my commands all over again. Find northern barricade, and loot. have some lovely guards right here. Level 140, 1.7 million HP, making sure that none of these 200 HP level 10 bats sneak into Gondomin and cause trouble. I feel like they're a lot more powerful than I am. Might just be me. Feed milk guys. Yeah, cave claws are just... A lot of people really like them having those pets and stuff in this game. I do not care. Cave claw is not my idea of a good pet. I'm not even sure why I'm attacking the bats. They're not even worth killing. Nothing done with them. And there's the spooters. Hey, spooters. Aggro the burrower with a nice AoE attack. Spooter. Spooter, spooter. Hey, Mach. Welcome to Lotro. Feels so weird being at this low of level. I'm so used to being level 41 and now I'd back to level 15 again. Especially considering it's been a few weeks since I've done this. Do the dance of stabby stab. Hey Gosriff, good to see you. I think we're supposed to assassinate you. Yay, we stabbed him. Stab all the goblos. Nice little fire. I can use fire too, haha! You think I'm just a person who stabs people with spears? No, I stab people with fire. I stand in the flames. I mock your flames. They are meaningless to me. You mean nothing to me. Spooter, is that a different pronunciation? I do not know how to pronounce that character. In case you're wondering, the way this character plays the Warden is they're kind of combo based. So the whole idea is that they do attacks with chaining together their basic commands. So they have by default Shield, Bash, Warden's Taunt, and Quick Thrust, which you can combo into other things. Same pronunciation. Okay, that's what I figured. Spooters. Spooters and gobos. So kind of like a fighting game combo-based character is the idea behind this. Oh right, I'm a scholar. I forgot. I can actually do scholar things. I'm so used to being a jeweler who can do jeweler things that I forgot about actually researching, which in this game is mostly just means looking at old things. Okay, we've defeated enough goblos for the goblo quest, but we have not yet done enough spooters for the spooter quest or cave claws for the cave claw quest. Also, screw you stupid bats, I don't care. We gotta go a little closer here for the exploration mission. This is the wrong music for the Cavern of the Goblins. Where's the super badass music? Damn it, those, and they're mixing the music up because the world instance is too big. This is not the right music for hunting goblins. This is the music of exploring a cave. Ooh in Scandinavian languages, you believe? Alternative to the ooh in German. Ah, that's fair. Alright. Oh, actually, we still have ranged goblins left to defeat. What do you know? Oh, there's a stinger that'll take care of it. Hey, guess what? I can range too. And that is entirely fair. Some days I wish I was good at learning languages. Just never been something I was good at. I can memorize. Like I can do. I gotta go through this before. I can do grammar. I'm just not good at the whole vocabulary thing, which is funny because I have most of this world memorized. At least the Angmar portion of it, which you know ain't exactly much. All right. I will not die. Very rude, sir or ma'am. I forgot how to do the kick. Because the inductions can be interrupted with the kick, but I forgot how to combo into it. I want to say it... No, that's stab. I want to say it's... It involves the quick thrust. Is it this? No, that's bleed. Stab, shield. There we go. And then that's just bonus damage attack. Alright. Defeat milk eyes, defeat spiders, deliver the broken sword sheaths. Good God. Now, they mentioned earlier, be careful, because there's some tougher goblos in here. Welcome to Tougher Goblo. If you think the others were a little easy, you're right. These guys are way tougher. Like, I actually am taking damage and it's actually a threat. One-on-one, I can take any of them real easy. Let's just say that doesn't last. Not to mention, I'm kind of rushing and not standing around to heal, so... Oh, I don't think I have any strategy when it comes to fucking these buttons. I literally just do it because I think it looks cool. I'm not being nearly as strategic as I should be. For example, I know that at least one of these is a self-heal. I just don't remember what it is. Let's look up which one's the self-heal. Gambit. Range. Okay, that's assailment. We want the determination gambits. 2 shield increases your block rating. Goad targets enemies. Impressive flourish does damage over time. Perseverance, that's what it is. So shield sword, it is that one that does the item. And these are just the basic gambits that are the 2 chain. Eventually it reaches like 3, 4, even 5 you gotta do in a row. That's when the boarding really gets complicated and you're like, wait, how the hell do I do this? Now they warned us not to go here because it might be dangerous, but I feel like we're over leveled enough that it's not too threatening. I don't feel particularly threatened. As long as I can actually keep paying attention to my, you know, combos and my heals. I will not die, rude sir. Oh, shut your mouth. Get a DOT going. Then do a shield sword for a heal. Then do a sword just for damage. Let's actually try to learn these for once rather than just pressing buttons because it looks cool. That, I believe, is the bleed. Yes, that's the bleed. And precise blow is also a bleed. Yeah, sword usually just does damage, but sword does have some damage over time as well. And then, of course, the combo that just kicks people in the face. Shield is usually used for defensive, along with some buffs, and then shouting is usually used for debuffs and a little bit of range / AoE. Do that. Did the wrong one by mistake. I want the heal one. not supposed to be going this way, and that is fine by me. I'm doing it for a specific deed that requires me to explore the entirety of this area. Oh, I don't have any way to get out of stuns, do I? I mean, I do, but I don't have it set up. Holy crap, this is a long stun. 10 seconds? Damn, Goblo. You mean business. Yep, I love the shield shout because that just gives the nice little fire touch, which is cool. And then that does damage over time, fire or light. He'll die on his own. He doesn't need my help. So I guess a good starting combo would probably be shield, although I already did the light, so that's nice too. So shield will increase the block rating, which is nice. And then shout shield will give me some DOT. As well as that, so you can just get all the shield combos. Oh, he's dead. Oh, never mind. Get his attention, because I need that heal. I have so many buffs. Get the defense rating up. He tries to run away, and I yell at him and then throw a stick at him. Ambush. Kathunk. There we go. Stabby, stabby. Shout, shout. Now the shout's called Fist as opposed to actually being called Shout, so that's interesting. I should probably be careful here because this is a bad spot. I'm at half health, there's two of them. I don't know if I have any healing potions, I should probably pull those out. There we go, get that heal going. Yeah, we're fine, let's do it. Do it again. I think I action choked him in induction for once. Hey, I did a thing, I'm learning! DOT. Again, that's AoE DOT, which is nice. That's just plain AoE. That's the fire damage over time, which is nice. That's light damage over time. And that's dead. And I believe we're almost where I need to be for that exploration deed. I did not mean to do that. I want to do the AoE. But now I definitely need the heal. I think this is almost dead now, so no reason to waste time doing anything else. I was like, I'll go for the AoE. He'll be dead before I get to it. It won't matter. And dead. Ow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the exploration deed. Yep, find Crookdale, and we found Crookdale, so that's good. That just leaves the Southern Barricade, Tumagor, and Amonthang. One of which we're actually not too far from either. Now, we could take the long way all the way down, or we could jump. I prefer to jump. It's so weird fighting the squishies again. Like, these guys are not a threat at all by comparison. The only threat is that right now I can't block because of the falling injury. And so mechanically jump off cliffs, you get a penalty where you're not allowed to block, evade, or parry, and your movement speed is slowed by a bunch. Your punishment for taking shortcuts. How dare you take shortcuts? Don't you know jumping off of things breaks your leg? Also, just don't know why the music is still doing what it is. It's just the wrong song, and I'll have to go to, like, Gondaman or something in order for it to be corrected. Which I guess I could, but I want to finish everything before I head back to Gondaman. What the? Well, he's dead, so it don't matter. But wow, that was some chunky lag. It's almost like I'm playing on MMO. With servers. That one's not in line sight. That one is. Now, normally another feature is that if you use a special combo as a killing blow, you keep it and can use it again. But I found it isn't quite as effective with the AoE, which sometimes still doesn't work. Alright, that was fun. Let's go do what we're supposed to do. Because, yeah, that deed's supposed to be an optional thing you come back and do later. But I like finding the signature mobs because I feel like they actually provide a challenge, unlike these guys, which aren't exactly a challenge. Especially 5 levels ahead. We're supposed to come here at like level 10 or 11, not 15. He's dead. He's not dead, he healed. God damn it. And there's 3 of them now. Good, let there be 3 of them. Well, now they're all dead, so it worked out. For goodness sake, how many of these bastards are there here? I am not going to die, you rude person. Yeah, I forget that that's an AoE too. Because that does AoE, and it gives you temporary bonus to Warcry chain finishers. So, I believe that just means more bonus damage to anything that involves Warcry. Oh, hey, look. He's dead. Okay, we've almost killed enough cave claws, which is good because they're boring. After that, it's just spooter time. I forget that it's 10 feet to get there. There we go, that's 9 milk eyes. Just leaves the interesting things. There's some silver I can't collect because I'm not a prospector. Oh, hey, we're already over here. What do you know? Because I believe this is the southern barricade. Yep, southern barricade. Oh, shut up, nobody cares. If you think nobody cares about the milk eyes, definitely nobody cares about the damn bats. I don't know if I've ever had a mission that required me to kill bats. Oh, hey, look where we are. We're back where all the spooters are. I don't know if these spooters count, though. Let's find out. They count. We're good. We're golden. Spooter slaying. Killing all the spooters. Oh. They got aggroed on me, so I can't ambush it. Very rude. Oh, there's 2 of you now. Nobody said there ought to be 2 of you. How dare you? Now, there's a lot more of you. There's a lot of spooters. There's too many spooters. We are surrounded by spooter. Spooter hell. Arachnophobes, avert your gaze. Not pretty. find what they left in the cocoon. Alright. Let's go for a horsey ride. Yeah. And let's just head out of here. No longer having to deal with spooters. Or, oh, god damn it, of course there's another one. I really wish Forced March didn't deactivate when you enter combat, because that makes it really annoying to remember to toggle it back on constantly. Alright, we're only missing, okay, out of that deed, we're only missing Tumagor and Amon Thang. Of the two, I think one of them's right there. God damn it. Fine, I will kill the Spooter. Spooter dead. And was this a place that's on that map, on those areas? Maybe not. We're in Felelthorn almost, so we're actually almost at the land of the elves again, because Rothtorag actually secretly connects the elven camp and the dwarven camp, and the two of them don't realize it because it's goblin infested and they don't go very often. But surprise, we're almost actually in the elven lands. You can see the pink trees right there, that's how you know it's elves. And more importantly, you can hear the elf music. Command again? Oh, right, that's the change stance. Back to Rothtorag with the correct music this time. The no, 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 no. And the milk eye is going weak. Spooter. Hey, Spooter. Bye, Spooter. Now, we're under attack by Gabo. Hey, Gabo. Now, I'm on a stroll. Can you please leave me alone? I got places to be, and those places ain't on the end of your spear. Yeah, you're dead. Moving on. We're going this way. There are still a couple more places to explore, but I'm not really worried about that. That's deeds, and I'm not worried about deeds, that of all honestly. I'm worried about the quests. I'm worried about the story. I can do deeds of my other 10 characters. 9 characters, whatever it is. Too many. Hello, guards. Hey, you want to help me kill a Spooter? Hey, Spooter, follow me. It's not a trap, I swear. Spooter dead. Very dumb Spooter. You killed Cave Claws. They'll quit gnawing at the burrow. You killed Spooters. Spooters are bad. Ha! Nothing like a rousing tale of goblin slaying to warm you up on a cold day. Well done, Dalthier. With your help, we shouldn't have too many problems keeping the goblins at bay till the pass is filled with snow for the winter. After that, I'll be up to the leaders at Gondomin and Thorns Hall to figure out what we'll do about them come next spring. We can choose new gauntlets that are better than what we have. Impressive considering the fact that ours are medium armor, these are light, but better than nothing. A new club that's weaker than our current hammer, or a new shield. Ooh, actually I might go for the shield. I think the shield might be the better option. It's only a little better. Then you have a new quest. Lingless at his cabin, that all is prepared and ready. Alright, we have scouted Raftarai. It's almost time for the big mission. But first, we return to Gondom, and honestly, we'll just do it this way. Do the warp, it'll save us a bit of time. And then it's time for the big dramatic finish to the storyline. Everything we've worked towards all these, hours.
Well met.
Positive proof, we're gonna turn blah 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 blah, whatever. Task limit for the day. Also, we have mail. I should check the mail. Let's check the mail. That's a lot of mail. Staying safe and warm. Mom. Firmagor tells me you decided to stay here and go fight the enemy. I'm glad to hear it. Maybe we'll even run into each other. That'd be exciting. In the meantime, he also tells me you plan to visit his homeland. The Shire is calm and relaxing, has lots of farms, but it can get cold at night. So as a tailor friend, I meant to make you some new clothes. Hope they fit. Stay safe, Mom. Love you lots. We'll kill the evil together. Beardy. Aww. Thank you, Beardy. New armor crafted by Iglaz, who isn't totally. And that's also why I wasn't too worried about the armor, because, yeah, this is way better than my current crap. Alright. Ered Luin. Honor my ancestor. I'm Ered Luin Silverleaf. You may not remember me, but my family fought alongside the House of Tyr during the War of the Last Alliance, and we have remained loyal allies ever since. As son of Gondor, I never gave up the fight against the Shion of Sauron, and it gladdens my heart to hear you have joined our cause. I look forward to your arrival at the White City. I hear you are an apprentice at a weaponsmithy. As a smith of swords myself, I have a few trinkets I can share attached here. Then if you ever have need of anything, together we shall drive Sauron from the world. Yours respectfully, Ered Luin Silverleaf. I already know this recipe, but hey, I don't know that one. Cool. Firmagor, I found some stuff. Hey! Bertha tells me you use wooden weapons. I make wooden weapons. Made you a few. Hope you like them. Also, a friend of mine found a better one, so you need to train lots and lots to use it. Here you go. I just shoot things. Have fun! Strong Ash Spear, a more powerful weapon than our current hammer. Strong Ash Javelin, a stronger javelin that actually has some ill effects and reduces skill reductions. And a javelin I can't use for a long time. And then finally, Gearbog. Diners and drive-ins. Calling all those a good cuisine? Come on down to Gearbog Fury's Diners and Drive-ins in scenic Thorin's Hall Homestead. Come down for dinner, stay for the entertainment. Only the finest for the heroes of Middle-earth. Sampler package attached. Diner not actually yet built. Gearbog Fury. I get the weirdest mail. Alright, so we got a max inventory. There's a lot of stuff here. The only thing that was not sent to us was a new Warden Shield. I actually forgot that I didn't that a Warden Shield was the thing I could be getting, so there we go. That was perfect choice. Got one of these, definitely want to save that. Got... Look. Okay, so Apprentice Weaponsmith. I'll see if there's anything in there that I can use. Oh, hey, new. Bronzeman Heady Axe Recipe. Cool. Or Headsman Axe Recipe. Blah. Okay, I can't use Jeweler stuff. I can use Scholar stuff. I can't use Woodworker. Jeweler again. Tailor. Jeweler again. Can't use that for a while. And look, food. Food's good. We'll save the food. But most important... Oh, yeah, more... that. And the Heavy Bronze Axe of Fate. But we can use a new Javelin. And a new Spear. And a new Helmet. That's going to look really stupid, which is why I'm not using it. I hate these helmets. And new armor. Oh, that's so much better than the existing old one. And shoulder plates. And gloves. And pants. Oh, so this is hunter clothes. Yeah. It's fine, I guess. And boots. And a new cape. Oh, that's a good cape. I like that cape design. I'm changing that out. Replace Jolingo's cloak with the fine linen cloak. That is so much nicer looking. Sorry, Larigol's hooded cloak. I like hooded cloaks, but there's way better hooded cloaks in the game. And she isn't really a hooded cloak type. I like the long hair better, but that is a classy cape. Look at that. Look at that. That golden blue. That's just so well. So there we go. New weapons, new armor. Good stuff. And new shield even that we weren't even planning for. Let's go sell everything else. You can buy all my crap.
What do you want?
You have the honor of buying all my stuff. You will not be able to get everything back. Is there anything that I need to make sure I don't sell? Because most of these I don't care about. They're old that I don't need no more. Or they're task items I can't use. Yep, okay. Quick glance. It looks like there's nothing left that we need. Cool. There we go. Nice inventory clean out. Track nearby quests. We'll lock this one so I don't forget it. The rest are whatever. We need to make it to Langlas, who is currently over at the house of the cabin.
Greetings,
Thrassy's
traveler.
Lodge, that's what it is. Off to Thrassy's Lodge. Our brand new armor. Yeah, admittedly, even though the green looks better than the old one, it still doesn't really fit a warden in my opinion, because it was kind of designed for a different class. A lot of the armor for the early stuff especially was designed back when there were only 7 classes, and warden was not one of the originals, so you can definitely tell it was designed for a hunter. Arguably, because theoretically medium armor is the purview of hunters and burglars. You can't tell me that's burglar clothing. That's definitely no burglar. I just like this look better. I think this looks more professional for a warden, the built-in armor. But the cape's still really cool. It's look at that. Look at that shield. Look at that shield. That is a classy shield. Ignore the javelin clipping through it. Yeah, that's way better. It is nighttime as we approach Langlass's town. How pretty. And lag. We approach. Hello, Langlass. You've done well, the outsiders. Once the dwarves and elves array their forces, the assault on Rothtarai will begin.
Would you do something?
Dwalin has sent many Longbeards marching to Rothtarai, and Durungur Whiteheart has dispatched many elven warriors of his own. Skorgrim sought to divide the people of Ered Luin, but his actions have only strengthened their resolve to stand against him. Skorgrim Dourhand will die in Rothtarai, Dialthir. When the elves and Durin's folk draw away the greater part of the goblin army, you will enter behind their lines and join up with a Vorthal. When you ready yourself, return to me and I'll show you the path to a Vorthal. New quest prologue, Assault on Rothtarai.
How can I be of
It's
service?
time! The combined armies of the elves, dwarves, and elves have already begun their assault on the cleft of Rothtarai. A Vorthal remains you within the valley. We must go. Quick instance, it's time for another venture.
Combined forces of Lord Dwalin of Thorin's Hall and Durungur Whitethorn of Dwilin prepare to march upon the goblin army of Rothtarai.
I'm ready to out there. We will find Skorgrim Dourhand and drive the fell creature not only from Rothtarai, but from Ered Luin itself. For those who aren't aware, Skorgrim Dourhand is no ordinary dwarf. He is a dwarf possessed by a powerful spirit from Angmar. Spoilers, I don't think we're killing him this time. Vorthos, I don't think you're gonna leave all the goblins to me. Not at all, my friend. Look to your blade, we have guests. Take care of Vorthal. We'll have many tales to tell when this is over. I'm sure we will, my friend. Yeah, the two of them were buddies. We haven't seen Aethal in a while now, since they're very early on in the Elven storyline. A fine hit. You're next to my CSC service. Once I run out of arrows, save some goblins for me. I feel like this should have been that order. During a fresh attack, be ready. We stand with you, Gelthin. Where's the main force? Yeah, instances like this are very much easy mode, given that you have like 3 people helping you. There is no threat whatsoever. To be fair, this probably wouldn't be very threatening if there was more than one of me, but definitely no threat this way. Longbeard champion. Mouthy Stouthand's in trouble. We need your aid. Let's go. Lead the way, Master Dwarf, and we will follow. I'll follow faster. Ah, suck it. I am faster than you, and then I run into a wall because I'm looking at the chat. But we can't progress the storyline until Lavorthal arrives with the Longbeard General. The goblins are regrouping. Hold off and I'll call out their positions. More incoming. Kick him in the face. Kick him in the face. Oh wow, look at that pose. That is a pose. You can tell Warren's designed to actually use these things as opposed to cameras. Well done. I returned reinforcements, Mouthy. Day is not yet won. There are more goblins ahead. You should rest a moment, though, before pressing ahead. I think you're right. Let us rest a while. Now, what you can do is go upwards and kill all the goblins all over the place, which theoretically should lead to the next event not happening. Let's test it. We head up here. While they're resting, we'll run ahead and kill off all the goblins. After all, we're clearly stronger than them, so we might as well save their life, right? No reason they should have to risk themselves if we're the OP hero here. And with that, that's all 3 goblins dead. With that, I say, and he's dead. See? And we just broke our leg in the process. Don't worry, it's fine. Oh wow, 30 seconds. Damn. And then we speak to Vorthal. Okay, the goblins are dead. No more ambush. I have rest enough to continue. Let us continue our search for Skorgrim Dowerhand. Wait, something is not right here. And all of a sudden, the goblins that were there magically reappear. Goblins are coming above us, hurry! Here, the goblin spearmen are we're done for. And broken leg. And look, all the goblins I just killed are magically back. Whoa, you had to kill off the elves for, like, edginess sake. Very rude. Nice increased damage. Yeah, we are killing so much better than we were before. Yeah, this new armor is really nice. It's a nice power buff. And admittedly, it's probably about as strong as we're going to get for a while, because like the letter said, like Beardy mentioned, we're going to the Shire next. And, let's just say that we aren't leveling up there. Well, I mean, to be fair, we have frozen experience, so we wouldn't level up anyway, but especially now. I think I've decided I'm not going to do probably everything there is to do. I'm going to probably just throw off my favorite areas of this playthrough. Thus, Ered Luin, Shire, ignoring Barodons, because screw that place. Not Barodons, sorry, I'm Breland. Barodons is cool. Breland sucks. I do not enjoy the questing in Breland. Barodons are cool. Barodons are especially fun. The Old Forest, I like the idea behind it, but I feel like it hasn't aged well as a concept. It's just, there's better areas now. Hey, look, you guys couldn't have killed the goblins off for us? First of all, the goblins have captured a woman! Your father led some elves in North rescue Sarah Oakheart, never returned. Remember that name. Oh, that was strong, not fear him. That's just for a moment before we proceed. Remember that name, Sarah Oakheart. Remember that name. Let us go. Very important name that will be very important for the rest of this next, like, 50 levels of content. I do not know if she's part of Moria, but she's definitely in a lot of group content before that. In fact, she did something that I did earlier today, but I got her killed by a mistake, so whoopsies. But spoilers, she's very important. I just don't know how, because I never actually got that far. Thank you, my dear. Don't make my hands that have these awful goblins. You're most welcome. We should do this at once. Now, Dialthir, let us find Skorgrim and finish this. Father! Father, no, stay back! Aren't you the asshat who tried to start an elf-dwarf war? Because you're a stupid idiot who thinks all dwarves are evil? Hold, my friends. Hey! You! Yeah! It's a music exercise, but now it is over. Ered Luin is weak, and that is enough. I have business now in Breland. War is coming, and soon all of Middle-earth shall burn. You're defeated, Skorgrim. The dwarves and elves stand against you. Look at that face. Does that face look like he's not undead? Now you can kill them. Hey! Get back here! Get back here! They don't even notice me yet. Let's ambush them. Get some buffs up there, okay? Now the funny part is there are more goblins after this last group, but it doesn't matter if you kill them or not, because the instance will end anyway, and you get no experience for it. Father, how badly are you hurt? Don't worry about me, my son. I fear for the lands to the south.
Sweet-eyed Mela.
Skorgrim has escaped out there, but I think Ered Luin will be safe for him for now, at least for a time. But then I feel the combined assault of dwarves and elves was a success. It'll be a long while before we know the full cost of our actions here. Many good people have fallen in Rathtarai this day. I will tend to my father's wounds, and then together we can report to Lenglas and tell him what happened here. We should return now to Lenglas.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long.
And then we can always write a story
Frodo
quest
and
out
Sam have left the Shire.
from Lord of the Rings.
Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
Yeah, even though I'm not going to all areas, I will be doing the main epic quest.
What do you need?
Many good dwarves and elves perished at Rathtarai, Dialthir, and though Skorgrim is not defeated, he has fled, and is sort of baited for now. I'm worried about the lands of the south. If Skorgrim was able to cause so much harm on Ered Luin, he surely can cause as much or more in Breland or the Lone Lands. I fear we're not seeing the last of Skorgrim Dowerhand. We must send word to my captain. He will know what to do. But he must leave right away. Are you prepared? Choose any of these. They're all inferior, but I guess 8 agility is pretty good. We'll take that.
Stay a moment.
Listen well, Captain and man that Ranger Hall Strider must be notified of the threat posed by Skorgrim. A shame you can't stay to enjoy our victory. Travel far to the east to a place that men call Breetown. There you should seek out Barlaman Butterbur. He's the owner of a tavern called the Prancing Pony, where Strider has lodged in the past. If Strider is there, Barlaman can help you find him. If not, you can bed down for the night and continue your search in the morn. Be a long journey to Dialthir, or Breland, Dialthir. Do not tarry, for Skorgrim's on the march. New quest. Finish the prologue. We'll do that much later. We are not going to Breland right now. We're going elsewhere first. Alright, we have Vitality and we have Will. Dump the Will, take the Agility. Agility is kind of the main damage ability of the mouse over Agility. As a warden, Agility is very important for you. Increases your physical mastery, critical rating, parry rating, and evade rating, which are all very important for a warden. Whereas Might increases your physical mastery, block rating, and parry rating, which is nice, but Agility affects it more. And then Vitality increases your maximum morale, resistance, and non-combat morale and regen. Not bad. Alright, and then that just leaves. Can't return anytime soon. Don't have any musters yet. Get those later. I'm debating if I want to buy any extra milestones or milestone reductions for this character. Unfortunately, the time to do so would have been last week when they were all on sale in the shop. Oops. For now, we're probably okay with the Shire, though, and I'll explain why once we get there. I don't know why I'm doing this the hard way. I should probably actually just take the horse from Thrassi's Lodge. Okay, let's see. Which would be faster? Probably to Clondon. Yeah, let's go to Clondon. So, Dueland. We say goodbye to Gondamin. We are done with Gondamin for now. I think I might do that. Go to the store and I will buy one thing. It's not on sale anymore, but it's useful enough that I'm not going to mind too much. Character. Maps and skills. Not milestone skills. I can do that. Yeah, here we are. Expedient Traveler. Reduce the cooldown of Return to, Travel to, and Milestone skills by 25 minutes. So these things will just have have a 35-minute cooldown rather than a 1-hour cooldown. And then I'll eventually get Return to and Travel to skills, which are also nice. We're gonna do that. Cost most of my remaining points, but I feel like it's a good trade. I get a lot of points from doing D's on other characters, so I'm not too worried. I get a lot of them. Heck, I've got one character whose goal is to complete every single D throughout the Lands of Eriador. Which, spoilers, is a lot. And will net you something like 10,000 or something points. Is a lot. So I'm not worried. The important thing, like, it won't affect now because it's still on cooldown, but afterwards it'll have a 35-minute cooldown,
Greetings
which
to you.
is so nice. Next we'll go to Kalandim, because I could go to Thorin's Gate all the way, but that's going to be a forever horse ride, whereas with Kalandim, there's a warp that takes us right to Thorin's Gate. So much better. What the? Who's making noise? I heard that. Oh, so what's that? Oh, interior quest location. That's oh! I think that's related to the noise. Is there a festival in here right now? Because I know there is the Shire Festival. Which is actually what I'm planning on using this for. The map that I got. To use that to just warp right to the Shire. Way faster. But for now... Oh, we have available points. I forgot, I got level 15 now. Gambit Builder damage. Yay, more damage. And then next we will probably go between, let's see, Wall of Steel is nice, so that's probably worth getting. Onslaught, the ability to consume the bleed from power to deal AoE damage. So spend your bleed damage in just immediate AoE.
Sweet lad Melon.
Situational, but I'd rather have it than not, considering AoE is pretty common. Also, there's another quest right there. Oh, that's probably related to the ongoing festival too, isn't it?
May Gavana,
No,
might you
this
spare
is
a moment of your time?
housing broker. Goodbye. I will not be buying a house with this character anytime soon. Kind of already own one. Okay,
Greetings
third
to you.
time's the charm. Let's go. Things just kept popping up on the map that I hadn't done yet. Yeah, I had zero interest in the homestead quests. Did I do Thorin's Gate? I did Thorin's Gate. Fourth time is the charm. Holy crap, I'm not paying attention. We could have been to Thorin's Gate by now. Almost. Keeps doing that. Who's making clicking noises?
Greetings
Very
to
rude.
you.
Once more. To London. Forza. Yeah. Eventually you get to places where the rides cost a few hundred silver. 4 silver is nothing. Like, you can kill a few goblins and you got 1 silver. And this is a pretty short horse ride. Colondim's what? 500 meters away? Yeah, this area's not that bad. Try getting through Angmar or Misty Mountains or... Heck, even North Downs ain't that great, but Angmar and Misty Mountains are definitely the worst in the game for navigation. To be fair, it's quite intentional. The Misty Mountains are supposed to be very hard to pass because it's the uncomfortable way that the Fellowship tried to go before they went into Moria. To be fair, it's definitely north of there, but still, it's not great. The only important part of Misty Mountain, the only part that's honestly navigable, is like the worst part. Goblin Town. Which is nothing but goblins, as you might expect. Alright. And now we purchase a ride. But it's swift travel. Magic teleporting horse. Wee teleporting horsey. Teleporting horsey. Alright, Freren's Court, where we've already done everything. We have completed a lot of the quest lines of Ered Luin. I've completed almost all the Explorer deeds. I never found Tumagor or Amen Thing. If I found one of the two, I knew where the other one was. I would have grinded for it, but didn't feel like it. And have... what is that? 9 more Hendrival, 30 spiders, and 40 wolves left. Honestly, that's respectable. Maybe I'll come back and complete this later. Because how much LP is that? 10, 15, 25, 35. Eh, not bad. But for now, let's complete the final not housing quest. Echoes of the Grey Hall is what home means to me. Wonderful, those last missing pieces. Everything should be together now, I hope. Finally, it's working, I think. I'm gonna have to stay here and care for the machine. You open the vault. It's quite a distance away, on the other side of Doran's Hall. Here to the north and up the stairs. The chains and cables run all through the walls, a real work of art. Make sure you get the order of levers right. I have to come back here so I can reset the gears. Perhaps those clues found in the boxes will help with the order. Yeah, perhaps. Activate the speed. Speed. Run, 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 run. I love Doran's Hall. Nice big open place. Alright. Puzzle vault time. Yeah, for some of the gears, it's time to open the vault. You found these clues etched in the faces of the gears. The axe bites before the first light of the sun. So axe is before sun. The sun rises after the moon has set. So axe before sun and moon before sun. A jewel may be found in the light of the sun. I don't know what that means. Jewels are only found in March Harbor, so jewels are last. Before all else, the silver light of the moon can be seen. So moon is first. Axe is before the sun, so axe is second. Sun is third. And jewel is last. The vault has unlocked. Open the treasure vault. Crown of the mountain. A nondescript chunk of metallic black rock. You took a large crude black rock from the vault.
What do you
Dwarven treasure, what can I say? Of course the dwarves would love a big rock. They would. Like, you know they would. So my shout does more damage. Interesting. Because what does more damage? This is 20 to 34. This is 29 to 48. So yeah, my javelin's better than my spear. That is interesting. Spear has a 1% chance to do more damage over time, though, because more bleed. This was in the vault? This? Bavor stares incredulously at the black rock. Amazing! Fantastic! Incredible! Listen, No one knew just what was sealed in that vault. It's one of the greatest of all treasures of the dwarves. Oh, I know it doesn't look like much. But the story goes the dwarf himself hewed it from Gundabad, the mountain where he first awoke. It's a first chunk of ore ever mined by the father of our line. This is the most ancient artifact of dwarves, serves as a symbol of our heritage. You've done a true treasure with all your hard work, and you deserve our thanks. Choices: a sword that is weaker than our spear. Has a couple of bonuses with the 8 fate isn't as good as 10. 10 agility is better than the critical rating. And 2% parry chase. Puzzle stone, I can't even use. It's a rune stone. Jofar Halm, which is weaker than our fine leather Halm, which has way more vitality, tactical mitigation to make up for the critical rating. However, we can get Crown Finder. We have no necklace right now, and it gives us plus 8 fate. Might as well. So we finally have something equipped in our jewelry slot. And with that, all we're missing is our essence and our class item. Worry about those later. For now, we are pretty well equipped. And with that, we are done with Ered Luin. After this, it only remains to travel to a new land. Who the heck are you? Let me guess, you want me to go to someplace else as well?
Come and stay
Yep,
our
home.
friend.
Bro, yeah, I don't care. Go to hell. Not going to no goddamn housing vendors. No, not doing it. I am gonna go to my vault though and drop off the thing in the shared storage. The universal crafting ingredient.
What do you want?
Sorry, universal optional crafting ingredient. Oopsies, I meant to do shared storage.
Greetings.
Because I know how shared storage works. I have a bunch of them. 13 of these things. Guaranteed critical success that I usually save for one-time recipes. Alright, I'll give all this stuff away later. For now, let's go to the Hobnanigans. That's a Shire event. Never done it before. Maybe we'll be able to try and mess around with it a bit. What could go wrong? The important thing is it's off to the Shire. Now entering the horse field. This is this the Shire? It's Breland. This is Breland. That's not right. We're near Thornley's work site. Yeah.
Stay and have some
Want to
tea.
join the Steelbeaks? Play a round of Hobnanigans. I'm waiting for 2 others to join the team. Bring the winner of the Great Chicken Chasing League of Eriador. No small honor. Repeatable quest you've never completed. Get increased reputation with the Chicken Chasing League of Eriador. And get the title Dielthir Chicken Chaser. Are there even other people playing right now? It looks pretty dead.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a
This
moment?
is also Steelbeaks.
Hello there. Might
And then
I
the
speak with you a
Flying
moment?
Feathers is the red team. Let's try the red team. See if anybody actually shows up. Do not leave field of play or else you lose. Grimbross, easily lost. And their pet bunny Daisy. What could go wrong? Narrator, things went immediately wrong. Well, if nobody shows up... Chicken, 2 full teams of Lyrics Game of Hobnanigans begins. Does it? I only see one other player. Think we need more people. So far, nothing is wrong. I know, I'm disappointed too. Dance! What does a high elf dance look like? Okay, it's identical to elf dance. Boring. Elves don't actually dance, they just clap their hands. It's boring. Yeah, that's a hobbit dance. That's way better. Before Balrog. We're not in Moria yet. There is actually a Balrog in Moria. And now we're just emoting at each other. This is the genuine MMO experience. Seeing another player and sending emotes at each other.
Oh,
Yep, I think this is not going anywhere. You left the field. Hey look, there's 2 people over here actually playing the game. It looks like there's way more people on this side. But we can't enter, it's frozen. Alright, that's none of that. I thought this was actually going to take us over to where I wanted to go. I didn't realize it was all the way on Breeland. My fast travel's not available yet, so we'll just do this. Travel to personal home. Okay, I could have done the housing quest after all. Well. Oh, map to party tree. That would have brought us there. Oopsies. Didn't think of that. The party tree is definitely in the Shire. Quest failed. Don't care. Back in my house. My lovely gigantic house. Actually, I just thought of something. Housing maintenance. How much? Maintenance. Currently, lockout date is September. We're fine. Next upkeep deducted of 4 days, 19 hours. Deposit upkeep. I can deposit upkeep 1 time. There we go. That's all I can afford. Lockout date has now been pushed to October. That is ideal because if I'm moving in August or September, there's a chance I'll forget to pay for it. That would suck. Alright. Unfortunately, nobody else lives in my town because I just bought a house in the middle of nowhere. So I have no neighbors other than the automated one that never stops fishing. But that's not where we're here. We're here because of the far-ranging stables, one of the best housing features in the game. Because it can take you anywhere. Such as the Shire. Welcome, everybody, to Michael Delving. Alright, what have I explored in the Shire so far?
How do you do?
Nothing. Okay, it's time to deliver some mail. Which way is Little... We gotta start in Little Delving. That's the important part. Little Delving is the beginning of your quest in the Shire. Little Delving is a tiny little village to the north of Michael Delving. The Shire is very different than what we've been experiencing so far. I'm sure you're shocked. Okay, rebind the milestone to Michael Delving. There are a lot of quests we can do here. We'll worry about those in a moment. That's the Bird and Baby Inn, one of the 5 major inns in the Shire. Hungry Hobbits. Very important NPCs that we'll learn about when we get to Hobbiton. Watch the Shire have a Balrog attack. Bounders could take it. Look at this. Compared to the Dwarf with 1.7 million HP, Bounders only have 380,000. For shame. Dwarves definitely winning that fight. It'll take forever, though. Alright, and we've already reached Little Delving. Sleep little town to the north of Michael Delving. Not far north, just north. Alright. Jump over to river, or missed timing, whatever. Now, Michael Delving is important for a couple of reasons, because it is where you... Little Delving is where you start as a hobbit. We've got the barter, which lets you trade for a couple of items that I couldn't have used if I wanted to. You can get the trait writing characteristic that I already have, and Trome of whatever. The important thing is I could purchase trait map home recovery time, which reduces milestones by 30 minutes. Tempting, but we're good. Also get an additional milestone skill. Don't have the coins for it, though.
Can I take a moment?
This
of your
is
time?
Michael Delving Crafting Fair. We can go visit the Crafting Fair in Michael Delving. I'm not bothering with that sort of quest. I've already done crafting. You've seen it before. However, there's two very important quests that the Little Delving begins. First off, Mundo Sackville Baggins. In the human/elf intro quest, you had to deal with shenanigans. In the human quest line, you're captured in prison, you wake up being rescued by Strider, you fight your way through some ruffians, only to see the ranger Omdir stabbed and nearly killed, because Strider can't get there in time because you're rescuing some hobbits. One of those hobbits is Mundo Sackville Baggins, a complete idiot. In the halfling storyline, you're just walking through the town, you've spotted a bounder who's like, wow, why are you up so late at night? And then you see Frodo, Sam, and Pippin, not Merry, because he's not there yet in the story, just Frodo, Sam, and Pippin, who are running from a Black Rider. You help the bounder distract the Black Rider, while Merry, Pippin, and Frodo, Sam, and Pippin escape, but the Black Rider captures you, and throws you into a cell along with Mundle Sackville Baggins, who they mistake for the correct Baggins because they don't know who Frodo is. The remainder of the human man and elf or hobbit and human storyline takes place in Archet over to the northeast of Bree, where some ruffians are trying to burn the town down because they are bastards. At the behest of the Cardolons, who want Omdir, who was stabbed by a Morgul blade, to turn Omdir into a lesser ring wraith against his will. We will get to that storyline a little later when we do the human prologue. I don't plan on doing Archet, but I do plan on doing the human storyline, because there's a lot of shenanigans going on there in that prologue. Point is, Mundo Sackville Baggins spent the entire time being a burden, telling people to get him food, being demanding, being pushy.
Might I speak with you a moment?
This is outrageous, Dialthir! I will not be satisfied until I receive compensation for my treatment at the hand of those black wolves. I have been most ill-used, and it is more than any hobbit would stand. A Sackville Baggins should be able to travel through the Shire and even to the Brelet, if he wishes it, without danger of being abducted. And when a Sackville Baggins is promised gold, he better receive some gold when the whole thing is done with. It is only fair. I wrote this letter when I was in Archet. It doesn't include the business with the brigands burning Archet that Ranger Omdir becoming so queer, but it's sure to be old enough for old Flower Dumpling. Take my letter to Mayor Will Willfoot in Michael Delving. It was outside Town Hall, which will be your left, surrounded by hedges when you enter town. Bring Mundo's letter to Mayor Will Willfoot. Thankfully, we never got to deal with that bastard again.
It's been a foul
Never mind.
day,
Yep, whatever. Shut up. So that's the beginning of the Hobbit prologue. I intend to do all 4 prologues. And then, this is a very important one, Postman Newbuck. Bundle for Michael Delving.
Could I take a moment of
The
your time?
mail delivery quest line, where you have to deliver mail between all of the towns of the Shire. This is a very different kind of questing area. Delivering letter to the mayor, complaining that you got kidnapped, and demanding payment from the mayor of town because humans in another town over-kidnapped you. And delivering mail. Oh, hello, are you passing through? Would you perhaps be headed down to Michael Delving? You see, I have a satchel that must be delivered to Postmaster Proudfoot at Michael Delving. The reputation of the quick post service isn't what it once was, and I really want gentle hobbits throughout the Shire to once again trust in the speedy delivery of their mail. Would you mind taking it from the table over there, delivering it to Postmaster Proudfoot? He can down to the square outside Town Hall, just up for the stone wall. Please deliver it to him as quickly as you can, for he won't be happy with me if I get it to him late. Oh, and let no busybodies bother you to deliver the mail. Come rain, come shine, come nosy hobbits, postman must deliver the mail on time. Click on the table, and we are off. Carrying mail delivery satchel. We have a new modifier, carrying mail. Sets run speed to 120% automatically. We are not allowed to increase or decrease it. We have an arrow that pops up that points us to where we need to go. We need to deliver this mail to Michael Delving. Cannot ride horses. Do not drop in water or else there is problems. Just run. And there are new NPCs called nosy hobbits. They will pop up on the microscreen as eyeballs, staring and looking for you. If you get too close to one, they will spot you, and the mail will not be delivered. You are free to deliver the mail however you want. You can follow the path, you can take the road, you can run through swampland as long as it's not too deep. All you gotta do is make sure the mail is delivered on time. Through rain, through shine, even in the middle of the night. As we race with Limbergo the Weary, who appears to... Yeah, he's a minstrel. Interesting, interesting. Look, it's Bingo Boffin. Hell no, I ain't doing that nonsense. I know I'm in the minority. I do not like Bingo Boffin. I think he is infuriating. Also, I'm way too low level for that quest line. Postmaster Proudfoot. Bundle for Michael Delving. New deed bestowed. Restoring the quick post. Deliver the mail between all the towns of the Shire. Little Delving to Michael Delving. Michael Delving to Waymeet. Waymeet to Needlehole. Needlehole to Michael Delving. Michael Delving to Tuckborough. Tuckborough to Hobbiton. Hobbiton to Overhill. Overhill to Bywater. Frogmorton to Woodhall. Woodhall to Stock. Stock to Bridgeford. Bridgeford to Scary. And Scary to Broken Borings. All of those will make sense in time. We will be in the Shire for a while. The Shire is one of the longest quest lines in the game. It is a humongous starting area with a lot of content.
Good day.
What's this? Oh dear! A letter from Sackville Baggins, nothing you want to see. He's holding me personally accountable for his troubles in Breland. I wasn't even there! I've never even been outside the Shire. And I'm supposed to pay just compensation to his family? But it took no harm, and was in Archon of his own accord. You don't happen to know why I want to be mayor, do you? Because I seem to have forgotten.
Hello there.
I thought about Mono's demand that I pay compensation for his ill treatment in Breland, Dialthir, and I'm not going to do it. We simply can't afford to pay money to satisfy a single hobbit for an experience that was his own fault to begin with. The Sackville Baggins never liked me either. I think it was one of them that started calling me Flower Dumpling after the roof of Town Hall gave way and buried me in chalk, you know? I don't mind when the sheriffs call me that. From Sackville Baggins, it is just too much. The time has come to take a stand. I'm going to be bullied by the Sackville Baggins any longer. They can't push me around, and I don't mind telling them that. Well, actually, I'm a little busy. Run along to Bag End, north of Hobbiton, and tell Lobelia that for me. Will ya? Be prepared for a lot of BS. Lot of BS. Assistant Followhide. Quest line, refurbishing the town hall. Talk to Griffo Boffin. Mayor Whitfoot set aside some money to refurbish the town hall in Michael Delving, but it seems the carpenters won't receive it, and they haven't work unless they are paid. One of the mayor's other assistants, Griffo Boffin, was supposed to make sure that carpenters receive the money. He hasn't shown up for work, though, and I'm worried something happened to him. He lives in Needlehole, far to the north and beyond the Rushlock Bog. Please visit Griffo, make sure he's alright, and return here with missing money. Griffo lives near the center of Needlehole. Best way to get there is head east to Waymeet, then follow the road north and west into Rushlock Bog until you reach Needlehole. I would do it myself, but I'm responsible for making sure the mayor's image remains untarnished, and... well, with Mayor Whitfoot, that's a job that takes more hours than there are in a day. Prize is a bunch of crap that I can't use. It's bad armor. And, importantly, a gift madam. As you might know if you follow Lord of the Rings, madams are items that hobbits use and pass around. If you use them, they give you reputation experience. I'm getting a lot of those.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Hello there! You wouldn't mind helping me out with a game of hiders and seekers, would you? You see, my friends Daisy and Polo have convinced me to play, even though they are always hiding in the same places. It isn't nearly as much fun when your friends are so unimaginative, as I'm sure you realize. It'd be fantastic if you could round them up for me. I'll give you a coin or two if you help me out. But I don't know how many times I can pretend to be surprised that Daisy is hiding in the bushes next to Peony Grubb's home, or that Polo is crouched behind the carved statue of Marcho and Blanco. You'll find the statue carved in a large tree some just south of here, and I'm sure that Polo Brockhouse is hiding right by it. South of the statue, there's a small hill with several hobbit houses behind a wooden fence. Daisy thinks the bushes to the right of Peony Grubb's house are a clever place to hide. Find my friends for me. Next time I'll try to tell them I don't feel like playing hiders and seekers. And we'll talk to the postman later. I'm going to wait till I actually leave Michael Delving. Michael Delving is the primary area of the Shire. It's the main quest area where you start. It's the main starter area. It's the main crafting hub. It's a lot of stuff. Alright. Hey, look, it's Polo.
Good day.
Oh! Rollo sent you to find me, did he? It took him so long to find us. Just between you and me, I don't think he's very good at hiders and seekers. I'll stay here and think about where I can hide for our next game. And then we can head this way. There is a quest we can talk to Growland Whitfoot. Greetings, Dialthir.
Stay
Housing
and
bro
have
don't
some
care.
tea.
And if we go up here, behind Peony Grub's house, if the game will load.
How do you do?
Rolo said you look for me. Oh, he always gives up so easily. I'm not sure you can do that in a game of hiders and seekers. Pretty sure it's against the rules. If you can find the hiders yourself, you're not much of a seeker, are you? Anyway, I'll wait here until Rolo finds everyone else. It's a great hiding spot, isn't it? Ruby Primrose.
Don't walk off. I need to speak with you.
Indeed, you're just the sort I was hoping would come around. A bounder. My brother up in Broken Borders is a bounder, so I had to ask him for help with this. But Broken Borders is such a long way from here, and I really want to get this problem taken care of as soon as possible. There's a terrible infestation of shrews to the east of here, beyond the delving fields, and they're burrowing deep into the soil and ruining the greenery. If you can find some of their burrows and close them up, that should keep the little filthy beasts from straying near the town. It's your duty to help me with this, bounder! Hobbits have opinions. And also there's someone else. Oh, somebody in here. Oh, Peony Grub.
Might I trouble you for some help?
I've received a most distressing letter. My good friend Dora, she's a chicken farmer near Waymete, has written to say that a pack of wolves has invaded the Shire and driven her from her home. She's staying in Waymete for the time being, but the sooner she can get her farm back, the better. Can you help? Just take the northeast road to the right, to the center of Waymete. Just tell Dora Brownlock that I've sent you to help her with her wolf problem. Wolves in the Shire? What's going on in the world these days? Yeah, although the quest lines are mostly hide-and-seek, mail, and delivering pies, there are still bad guy quests. There are still bad guys to fight. Most importantly, if they just mention outright, yeah, it's an MMO. You kind of need some stuff like that. So there are more enemies in the Shire than there really should be. Thanks for your help, Dialthir. Hiders and seekers are not much fun when your friends hide in the same places. I don't think it's a game you're very good at. Wait a minute. You said that Daisy mentioned hiding until I found everyone else? That's strange. I thought Polo was the only hobbit I was looking for. They mentioned maybe getting Oda to play, but I think they actually do it. Here are the coins I promised you, but it sounds like your work as a seeker might not be done yet, Dialthir.
Stay. and
This is
have some
serious, Dialthir. I thought I was only playing hide and seekers with Polo and Daisy, but it sounds like I can talk to Odo Pipe for him to play as well. I think they might have mentioned that to me. At any rate, Odo's reputation for being the best hider in all the Shire. At least as good as old Bilbo was in his day, or so it said among the folks of the Bird and Baby. I don't know if it's true, but know that, unlike Daisy and Polo, Odo Pipe is sure to have a capital hiding place. The very best. I'll have more coins if we can find him, Dialthir. He's hiding somewhere in Michael Dell. He's not wander too far. Might have to Polo Daisy again. If you'll tell you where he could be hiding, you'll get the Seeker's Shoes or the Hider's Cloak. As you can tell, they're inferior to what I have, but that's not the point here. The point is you get the Hider and the Seeker outfit. So if we talk to... hang on. Polo Brockhouse again. Odo Pipes is the best hider in the Shire. I don't mind telling you, he's even better at the game than I am. I don't know where he's hiding, but I know he worked for a while stacking barrels of the Bird and Baby just to the north. Maybe he mentioned his favorite hiding places to someone in there. And if we head this way, yeah, you'll notice that this quest, this is pointing to the closing of their burrows, the Shrew mission, far away. The map does not tell you where to find him hiding. You gotta figure it out on your own. Bastards. We talked to Daisy Brockhouse.
A lovely day.
You and Rollo haven't found Odo Pipes yet? Doesn't surprise me. He's always known as the best hider in the Shire, you know. I don't know where his favorite hiding places are, though. He likes to climb things. Trees, fences, buildings. If you're looking for Odo Pipes, you probably should be looking up in the sky. So, the Bird and Baby Inn, up in the sky. The Bird and Baby Inn. This is the Michael Delving Training Hall. That's not it. Where's the Bird and Baby Inn? We passed by that not long ago. To be fair, I know the answer already. Just, you gotta be funny about it. That's not it. There we are. Bird and Baby Inn. And if we head on the roof, we find he's up there. How are we supposed to get him from up there? Well, we have to climb the hill and then jump down from on top of the hill. You found me! Very well done indeed. Next time I'll choose a better hiding place, I suppose. I thought this one was perfect. You should turn to Rolo and tell him he knows how to choose good seekers. Who then jump off the roof and break their leg. Into the Burden Baby Inn. As there is a very important quest line in here. Carlo Blagger of the Tavern Keep. The Bird and the Baby quest.
Could I take a moment?
Hello there! Haven't seen you here before. Sit down and take a mug of Blagger of his ground. Good stuff, ain't it? Best you ever had? No? Ah well, you see I've been entering the All-Farthing Brewing Moot every year like clockwork for nigh on 50 years now, and not one prize to my name. But this time I got the smell of the best in show. See, you heard of my old granddad, a took he was, who ran the Bird and Baby back in his day, won the moot prize most every year he entered. They say his brown was the best ever, but his recipe died with him, because the birds haven't been able to compete since those days. I think he might have written down his recipe somewhere. If it be anywhere, it'd be the Great Smiles over in Tuckborough to the east of Michael Delving. I wonder, would you mind maybe going over there and taking a look? If you find the recipe, I'll give you a first taste of the new brew. The first of the inn quest lines. As mentioned, there are 5 inns throughout the Shire, and in order to complete those quests, well, let me think. Sorry, restart. There are 5 quests associated with inns in the Shire. 1 in Michael Delving, 1 in Stock, 1 in Broken Borings, 1 in Hobbiton, and 1 in... I don't remember the last one. Don't think it's Needleholm. Maybe it's Tuckborough. I could see it being... I forget where the actual 5th inn is. I know there's 5. I think it's Tuckborough. I know Stock is 1. Maybe it's Bywater. Could also be Bywater. Oh, the Bingo quote line stuff. I do not care about Bingo. He wants me to go smell... He wants me to go off on an adventure with him. That's a dynamic quest line that just does not end. And I do not have time for that. Basically, it's like the main storyline, except with a hobbit who's very hesitant to do anything with his life. And very nervous. Talk to Rolo Newbach.
Hello
You found
there.
Odo Pipes? Excellent. He was on top of the Bird Baby Inn the whole time? Must have some Turkish blood. You can never get me up there, I tell ya. Here are the coins I promised you, Dialthir. Took my thanks as well. If they're bringing me to tell you hidden secrets again, I'll be sure to let you know. That way you can give me a stern talking to and ask me what I was thinking. And we took the Seeker's Shoes because they cost more money when I sell them. The usual. Check nearby quests. We're going to lock the main story quest so that it doesn't go away. And with that, we're done with Michael Delving.
Might I have a word with you?
If the reputation of the Quick Post Service is to be restored, you must help with my deliverance. Postmaster Proudfoot, the leader of the Quick Post. There is a table you find in a satchel must be delivered to Postman Twofoot in Waymead as quickly as possible. Would you mind taking it to him? Postman Twofoot can be found northwest of the crossroads at Waymead. Don't dilly-dally! The Quick Post Service has fallen on hard times in the past few months, and we must double our efforts and have our problems. They must be delivered, not only on time, but with plenty of time. Let no nosy hobbits interfere with your duty, and don't let the satchel get wet. Ink will run and be no good to anybody. I have completed this quest line more than 20 times. I do the Shire a lot. So last time it was pretty easy. We just ran there. But this time there's a new obstacle. Waymeet is set as quest guide focus to the north. And here on the map is a nosy hobbit. If we follow the road, they'll spot us. So we need to climb on the house to dodge them. Because they can't see us up here. I'm pretty sure it's actually just a distance modifier, but I've always had good luck going up there, so might as well. And with that, it should be pretty straightforward. That's not the hardest one. The hardest one is actually the last one to Broken Borings. If you don't know what you're doing ahead of time, it has a very short timer on it. You see this countdown timer right here. It's plenty long enough. But the one to Broken Borings is not long enough, and I have screwed myself by going this straightforward route and running into 3 nosy hobbits guarding the postmaster. Alright, as you can see, there are some enemies. It's an MMO after all. They figure they gotta have something. Most of them aren't very aggro, though. Yep, there's a nosy hobbit down there. But there's also one up there, but also just right here. Welcome to Waymeet. Thank you for the post. I hope it was no trouble getting to Waymeet. Nope, not at all. Oopsies. I want track nearby quests. We have Dora Brownlock right here.
Sorry, my thoughts were elsewhere.
Peony sent you to help me, Dialthir. She's a sweet lady and a good friend. I'm glad to have your help. Yes, the wolves came slathering near their waymeet recently, and seemed to head straight for my farm. It was all I could do to escape waymeet without them noticing me. When the wolves chased me off my farm, I didn't have time to collect my babies, my poor darlings. What was that? My chickens, of course. If those wolves had gotten a hold of them, I don't know what I'd do. You can save them for me, Dialthir. I know you can. Follow the road up to the hill and out of the waymeet, and take the first stone path to your right. You'll see a sign for my farm at the crossing. Quickly, you must save my darlings. Alright. Quest. Save the chickens from the wolves. Dora's chickens to the north. We'll just... no, we're not going to get on a horse. We'll just run there. It's not far. There's a coney. There are rabbits everywhere. Angry Tusker. Low-level boar enemy. I have no interest in killing them if I don't have to. On the other hand, Snarling Wolf. Oops, meant to attack that guy. Dead. Shire Whitetail Buck. Unfortunately, because I was in combat, I lost my speed boost. Alright. New deed. Farms of the Shire. Find the 6 farms of the Shire. Before, it was the elf ruins, the dwarven strongholds, and scout out Roth to Rige. Now it's find farms. And rescue chickens. While bad fight music plays. Alright, chicken. Rescue Dora's chicken 1 out of 3. Rescue Dora's chicken 2 out of 3. Stab the wolf. They will always be aggro on you because they are stupid. And rescue Dora's chicken 3 out of 3. Alright. Run on back. Fighting shrew. I do not believe these are the shrews I'm supposed to kill. Nope. I almost never use this. I might just put this over here. Yeah, I'll do that. I never really... Like, that button's already up here, but I use it over here almost always, so that's probably redundant. I'll just put it over there. Maybe I'll use it later, maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, we already got one. Don't need 2. So now I have this right where I can easily press the 1 button and it immediately activates. Because, yeah, this is the 1 through 10 as opposed to C plus... Yeah, C plus 1, A plus 1, and S plus 1. Although I believe A means Alt. So this is Control 1. This is Alt 1. And this is Shift 1. Okay, there we go. Oh, Dora! I found your chickens!
Oh, woe is me.
You saved my chickens. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would have done if the wolves had gotten my precious darling Rosie, my precious Georgie, or my lovely Dottie. Something to do something about those wolves. I think someone is you, Dialthir. I don't know how I can go home until I know those wolves are gone for good. What if they come for my babies again? You were so rare to my little darlings. I'm sure you can do something about the wolves. The awful beast that attacked my farm came from the north. There must be a wolf den somewhere on the hills north of my farm. Oh, please do hurry. I would really like to go home soon. Alright, so for now, we're going to do the closest quest, which is actually the Shrew Burrows, to get that taken care of. Because that's not far from here. We're not going to completely finish it, though. As you probably saw in the quick post, we need to return to Michael Delving for quick post anyway, once we finish up with Waymeet and Needlehole. So I'll worry about that when I head back to Michael Delving. The quick post, you have to return there 3 separate times. So I'm now worried about returning to it. Shrew Burrow. close the shrew burrow. Thieving shrew threatens to attack. I am so scared. When my shout can literally one-shot them. To be fair, so can my auto attack. Two down. Two to go. Thieving shrew threatens to attack. Thieving shrew threatens to attack. Don't care. I have more important business. It's just defeating wolves at the wolf den. Although also I guess we're getting a wolf over here. Yeah, we're a tad over level for this section if you couldn't tell. Yep, the bird and the baby. We need to go to Tuckborough. So a lot of these quests in the Shire require traveling to other towns in the Shire. There's a lot of that. For now, though... Yeah, that one even. The wolves are still not as close as the bird and baby. We're going to go do the wolves at the wolf den. And I think this time we will take a horse, because it's just so much faster. And doesn't interrupt if we run into an enemy that wants to aggro us. So the wolf den is actually to the north of Dora's house. Yep, we're just a high health, rescuing chickens and delivering the mail in the Shire. Oh no, Dora's chickens are back. That's not good. Someone else will have to rescue them now. I sure can't. Nice. Critical shout, kill wolf. Yeah, my range attacks aren't even actually all that powerful. 181, 105, but reduces movement speed, and then 105 reduces block rating. This is the main one for just killing. And we are at the wolf den. Ambush. Wolfie dead. Kill the boss wolfie. Kill another boss wolfie. Yeah, it didn't pop up because I got it by accident earlier, but kill wolves in the Shire is one of the Shire deeds. Wolves. Oh, no, it did pop up. I just didn't. Oh, because I got the farms immediately afterwards. So, yeah, kill 30 wolves in the Shire is a deed. And at the rate we're going, we'll get that one pretty quickly, because this is hardly the last wolf killing deed. We will definitely kill 30 wolves. The only question is if we'll kill 60. For context, the deeds that I'm on currently want 60 and 120. Yeah, they get worse later on. And I'm still doing it. Because I must get the Steed of Eriador by being a friend of all the Shadows of Angmar content. And also do all the elves so I can be an elf friend. So the elves of Rivendell, the elves of Lothlorien, and the elves of Mirkwood. Gotta be friends with all the people. Yeah, this only reduces run speed, so it doesn't affect horse at all, which is nice, unlike some things which totally affect horse. Just going out for a brief run, don't mind me. Ambush. Nice drive-by murder. Damn, I figured you'd die way faster than that. Alright, back to running. Hey Dora, I killed a bunch of wolves. I hope you're happy. They won't be swiping from you anymore. Had to make the obvious Dora joke there. My bad. Hello, Dora.
Please
Thank you for the
leave
first
me
deal,
to my
Thier. I'm gonna kill those wolves now that you killed their leader. What? You didn't see their leader at the wolf den? He won't be an ordinary wolf leader, pack leader, that's for sure. Real leader must be in hiding. Tell me something about a chief wolf. No one in the area will be safe.
Might I trouble you
Real
for
scarred old wolf spotted away from the rest of the pack. In fact, across the road from the wolf den north of my farm. I don't know what might have happened, but I think it's fair to say this old wolf might be their leader, exiled for some reason. And I think I've done something terribly foolish, Dialthir. My neighbor, Jolly Smallburrow, is a true gentle hobbit, especially something of an admirer of mine. Unfortunately, I mentioned this wolf business to him, and he's going to take care of it. If you don't mind, would you please find Jolly before the wolf does? I'll feel terrible if something happens to him. So, quest guide focus. To the north. The wolf in exile. Sometimes I do think that discovering where quests are on your own can be fun, but in a lot of cases, especially if you don't know the area, I feel that it can be tedious. At this game, definitely taken way longer before the quest icons were a thing, which I believe they were not a thing when I first played 10 years ago. Damn, it does not feel like it sometimes. Game looks just the same as it did 10 years ago. Probably because it is. Jolly Smallburrow. Yeah, I don't think any hobbits actually really die in this plotline. Humans and elves and dwarves die all the time, but very few hobbits do in the storyline, I think, if any. Dora's worried about me, truly. Perhaps she does have feelings for me. I'll tell you the truth, I was a little worried about myself what happened when that wolf showed his muzzle around here. I felt sure my bucket of boar meat will lure the beast out of hiding, too. Ah, well. Everything gets smelling of boar meat. I'll clean this up and then we can go talk to Dora together. Oh, well. First I'll clean up the bait. Gracious me, what should I do with it? It smells something awful. Oh, no! Nice wolf. Help! Hooray! Hurrah! Thank you, friend. Dora's sure to court me now this beast is dealt with. You just keep thinking that, dum-dum. The Wolf in Exile. I think that's one of the big things people like about Bingo Boffin is because it was added with later programming. One of the big deals about Bingo is he only shows up if you're there. A lot of times you'll return to an old quest area and you'll see that the people who were in the quest are still there, even though, like, say you rescued the prisoner, they're back there because they have to be ready for the next person to rescue them, etc., etc. Bingo only shows up if you can see him where you can see him, and only ever appears there and vanishes afterwards, because they got to show off their fancy brand new technology. And it does feel dynamic, I'll give them that. I just hate the character.
Oh, woe is
You rescued Jolly Dialthir, and thank goodness. I knew there would be an old wolf that could do you in. I'm sure the same can be said for poor, well-meaning Smallburrow. I've now decided whether to take him up on his dinner invitation. Yes, he ran straight to ask me here before you even returned. Of course he did. Choose one. Sword that does half the damage of my current one. Armor that's a third as durable. And a spear that also does half the damage. Between the three, the sword's worth the most. That's the rule. If you can't use any of it, what can you sell? And that is already it for Waymeet quest lines. As you can tell, these first couple areas are kind of low on quests. So now, for a long one.
Might I speak with you a
The
moment?
cook post has really fallen in behind. There's always so much mail to deliver, and some to every town in the Shire, that even with a team of dedicated carriers, who's not to deliver everything as speedily as Pastor Proudfoot would like. If you'd like to help out, you'd be more than welcome. Then the table you'll find essential mail for Postman Redsmith in Needlehole. We mind taking it to him. You'll find him right in the center of Needlehole, the northwest of Waymeet and beyond the Rushik Bog. Watch out for nosy hobbits, for they'll delay you in your present. Things are wet. Rushik Bog is a damn place to stay on the road if you can. Welcome to the longest road. Carry satchel to Needlehole. 1,095 meters away. And the bastards put a nosy hobbit right at the start. You can see him. Right over there. Nosy hobbit. You run by him. Oi, man, any mail for me? Can I have some mail, please, governor? Nope. No mail for you, fucker. We're a purely delivery mail business only. It feels so weird running at only 120% speed. I'm so used to 138 at this point. Now the nice thing is, you can't do anything while you're in a status like this, carrying something. So I can't do any skills, you can't do any combat, etc. The exception is if you're a lore master or a captain, because they have pets. So you can command the pet to kill things for you as you keep running. It's kind of funny. We're almost halfway there. Where's the Eye of Sauron? Where's Gandalf? Gandalf is currently in Bree. Eye of Sauron is in Mordor. This is the Shire. This is Bree. Gandalf's right there. He's also in the Trollshaws in Rivendell. He's right there. And some other places. This is Mordor. Eye of Sauron is right there in Barad-dûr. Let's just say you need to be level 105 to get to Barad-dûr. I think that's actually like 115. And I'm level 15. Sauron would eat me for lunch. Which is funny, because I technically confronted him back in the day. As a high elf, I was there at the Battle of the Last Alliance, and actually the lore is I confronted the Witch King, who proceeded to kick my ass, and it's the reason why I'm still bedridden for 3,025 years. Why is the Eye of Sauron not watching you deliver mail? Because I'm not dead. That used to be a mechanic, actually. I'm not joking. That kind of used to be a mechanic where if you were knocked unconscious and died, you came back with a dread effect that I believe you had to buy off at a vendor. They got rid of that mechanic because it got tedious, and they replaced it with battle fatigue, where after you died for a while you were massively nerfed. And then they finally got rid of that and just left it at, well, you know. Thankfully, even though the bog is very wet, humans and elves are tall enough that they can just jump through. God damn it. God damn it. Never had that happen before. I had no clue there was a pit right there. That's what I get for taking the shortcut. I was like, I don't feel like running to the road. Let's just keep running. Nope. Of course there was a pit right there. Humans and elves are tall enough that they can jump through. Says he loses the mail. Yeah, yes. No, the point is that halflings and dwarves can't go through there at all because they have a shorter animation, and as a result, they swim automatically in shallower water, whereas humans can keep running in water that is too shallow for a halfling or a dwarf or a stout axe. Well, I say humans and elves. I'm a high elf, so that too, and then also Bjornings, who are technically not. Bjornings are technically not men. I still think that they're kind of men, but people disagree whether they're actually men or not. The Lord of the Rings fandom can be a little back and forth. And I mean, this is a game where I can ride a horse on the hedges, so you know. Or even better, you a high elf, like an elf that uses weed. I mean, I could. It exists in game. There is weed. You can use it. They just call it pipe weed as opposed to weed.
Stay a moment.
Alright, let's go again and deliver the goddamn mail. We all know there's weed in the Shire. Oh yeah, there's a lot of weed in the Shire. In fact, as a scholar, I can grow my own weed. The high elves are the elves that commune with the hobbits more. Exactly. I mean, they live closer, so it's not out of the question. The wood elves live further from the hobbits. A lot of them don't even realize that hobbits exist. The high elves often know that elves exist. Gildor lives in the Yonder Shire just north of here. He doesn't actually live there. He technically lives in Rivendell, but he's currently hanging out in the Yonder Shire. We'll do this the proper way this time. But yeah, after I finish delivering this mail, I'll go to a farm field, and I'll show you that, yes, I can make weed. As I am a historian, I am a scholar, and a farmer, and a weaponsmith. Weaponsmith is basically useless because I have an actual alt who also does prospecting way better. But a farmer is self-sustaining and can grow things when all it costs is money. Legends of Technically Online? Yes, it is. 15-year anniversary was just celebrated, and it's still going strong. So I will run into other players at times. In fact, if you got an account, you could totally just jump into the game right now and go wave at me if you wanted. You usually need to complete the hour-and-a-half tutorial first. But yes, game is online. And it's how I spend a lot of my downtime, to be honest. Sounds like work. I mean, yeah. And to be fair, I wasn't planning on playing this game again. I got into it because Aragorn and another person said they were going to play it as well, that they were interested in doing it. And so I said, oh, I'll play the game. I haven't played the game in like a decade, but I'll get back into it again. So I got back into it again, got a little level, and Aragorn's like, never mind, that sounds like work. And by then I was already hooked again because the game's improved a lot in the last decade since I played it. And at the end of the day, I like the world of Lord of the Rings. I'm a sucker for just this universe. See, it's work. Yeah. Says the guy who puts dozens of hundreds of hours into Minecraft, hundreds of hours into Mountain Blade, but can't put hundreds of hours into Lord of the Rings. Can't even put 10 hours into it. I mean, you'll watch the Amazon series? I don't have Amazon Prime, and I'm not sure I care enough. Alright, mail delivered to Needlehole. Mountain Blade, that's you. I mean, I love Mountain Blade too, don't get me wrong. That's a good game. Alright, we've arrived at Needlehole, where we're actually going to hang out for a bit. Because there's actually a few quests up here. First off, there's Hending Gamgee, the Stablemaster. Now we can fast travel over to, I guess just Hobbiton. Oh, we can't just travel to Michael Delving? Level too low. Oh, we were level 20 for that? Ugh. Never played Mountain Blade. Mountain Blade is kind of like Skyrim, except there's no magic at all, and instead you lead armies. But otherwise the combat is still sword and board type deal. Alright. Let us speak to Griffa O'Boggin. We're going to be in the Needlehole for a bit.
Good day.
I know what you're thinking, that I stole the money, but I didn't! I was taking the money and shortcut across the bog to Overhill, where the carpenter's working today, and these ragged-looking dwarves came running at me down from the north. They had axes, and looked like they meant to use them, so I don't mind saying that I ran as fast as I could back to the town. But I dropped the bag of money along the way and turned my ankle, too. I was trying to come up with some way to tell the mayor the bad news when you showed up. And the dwarves came out of the Rushlock Bog east of here, about halfway to Overhill. I said the dwarf bag is in their camp. You'll know by the large wooden boards to protect it. You recover the bag of money. Please bring it back to Assistant Fallahide with my apologies. Pull out of ours into Grimrock, or into the Breach. I was saying you claim I found a No, not you. Aragorn has put a lot of hours into Mountain Blade. Aragorn has put a lot of hours into Mountain Blade. My apologies. I did not mean to imply you did. Aragorn's put a lot of hours into Minecraft and Mountain Blade, but won't into Lord of the Rings Online. That's what I meant when I said he. My apologies for the confusion.
I hope it's not a bother.
Gracious me, I'm
May I
glad to
speak
see
with
you. You see, my cow Daffodil, she's gone missing and I suspect some foul play. Yesterday, a dwarf came to my farm, Olweir was his name, and he wanted to buy my Daffodil. Well, I couldn't sell her, she's the only cow I got. He didn't take that well, he may have come back and stolen her. I don't know where he might have taken her, but I do recall his boots were caked in mud. I wager he was out tramping about in Rushlock Bog. Maybe that's where he is and took her. Still looking at Troll's Knoll east of here. Hey, Aragorn should be visiting King. Yes! That's actually the other reason he won't play Lord of the Rings Online. He can't name his character Aragorn. We can talk to the postman. I'll do that later. And we can talk to... Oh, yeah, we already talked to the postman. There's another quest with Bounder Chubb that we can't do.
Stay and have some
Go
tea.
to the Yonder Shire. Nope. Not happening. Yep. Or dead based on your era. That's true. But I think by the time he dies is technically post Lord of the Rings timeline, so It's in the appendix, but it's like one of the last events in the Lord of the Rings canon. Right before his wife goes to the Undying Lands. You see this? No pits. Everything's fine. Could have totally ran. Let's go find Daffodil, our first on-level quest in the Shire. By on-level, I mean we're still 6 levels too high. But hey, normally we're like 6 or like 8 or so. You know, Aragorn's somebody that I play collab games with like, on occasion, and we poke each other's discords. Well, I was talking insistent on telling you the whole fellowship did. Yes, exactly. Alright. Troll's Knoll. Cow corpse. Poor Daisy. The poor cow looks like an attack and partially eaten by a large beast of some kind. Around his neck you'll find a bronze bell. Collect the bronze bell. We can fight a toad if we want, but I don't care. And to be fair, as a DM, I've totally been that guy where it's like I want to do the details of all my characters. I totally get that. Buzzing gnat swarms are obnoxious. So I shout at them. But what I'm really after is if I can find a slug. That's a toad, not toads. Toads are annoying. I need slugs. For some reason, you always find more toads than you find slugs. Most likely because players keep killing the slugs. For one reason. Slugs have a deed. There is a Shire deed for killing a 90 slug. Or no, is it 90 or is it 60? I think it's 60 slugs. Let's find out. New deed. Slug Slayer. Okay, 20 and then 40 slugs. So we must kill a lot of slugs. Which is annoying. As you may have noticed, slugs don't show up on the map even when they're within level because they don't aggro. And they're in the bogs, which is all tall grass, so slug hunting is very tedious. It's one of my least favorite hunting deeds. My least favorite in the Shire, for sure. They're just minding their own business, and I'm supposed to murder all of them.
It's
Oh,
Just
this is my
terrible.
Daffodil's bell. What could have attacked her so horribly, and where'd the dwarf take her? Poor Daffodil. Poor thing. Someone needs to pay for this. Please, you need to do something.
I hope it's not a
That
bother.
old weir has had
May
to
I
pay
speak
for
with you?
stealing my Daffodil, leaving her out in the bog to be killed like that. The dwarves who pass Needlehole may not pay any mind to ordinary hobbits, but I reckon they'll listen to a Bounder of the Watch. You go tell Bounder Chubb about this. Maybe you can keep that dwarf from getting away with this. Bounder Chubb's on the south side of Needlehole. Tell him about my poor Daffodil and do something about this old weir. What?
How do you
Philbert's
do?
cow is dead, especially a dwarf. This is outrageous. Most dwarves who pass through here are on agreeable lock, but lately there's been a few rascals more than a few rascals about. I don't know this Olweir. Wouldn't surprise me if one of the bad lot. The problem is I can't go accusing dwarves of being thieves without proof. That upset the whole lot, and we'd never find the one responsible. What to do?
Hello
I've
there.
got it! There's
Might
one by the
I
name of
speak with
Ulfar,
you
who I've been
once?
dealing with in the past. He might be of some help. I think there's an overseer of the dwarves or some such. In fact, just the other day there was a bit of a tussle between two other of his folk, and Ulfir waded in and broke it up. The dwarves seem to respect him, so I know something about his people that would be of use to us. You should go find Ulfir up among the dwarves, building north of Needlehole. Tell him what you told me, and hopefully he'll help us. One second, someone's asking me if I want a thing, and I gotta tell them no. Somebody's like, hey, do you want a Xbox controller that looks cool? And I'm like, it's Power A brand. I've had mixed results with them. Most of them eventually end up with Joy-Con drift or just die altogether, and it's not great. Especially on a power controller drift. Because, fun fact, any controller can drift, not just Joy-Cons. It's a modern controller design flaw. Because they all buy from the same vendor. Ulfar! Oh good, a vendor I can actually sell my crap to.
Of what help may I be to you?
Repair my stuff. Ooh, I can use that. Use the gift Matham, which gets me reputation with the Matham Society of the Shire. And sell all my crap I don't need. It's a lot of crap. Dwarves and Needlehole.
What do you want?
It doesn't surprise me that Olweir's involved in this. A number of dwarves passing through here lately are of low character, and he's the worst. I'm just going to tell you where he is, but I have not seen him about for a few days. The other dwarf might have seen him. In fact, just the other day I saw a bunch of them crowding around a parchment of some sort. I didn't catch what they were talking, but I did hear Olweir's name mentioned. The parchment could have been their orders. You go to Rushlock Bog and acquire a few of the letters from the dwarf hunters up there. You might learn what Ulfir's up to. Collect the money bag, and shortly after that, collect the orders. Interesting part. It's time to go hunting again. But this time, we're not hunting anything like wolves or slugs or flies. That's another one in the Shire, fly hunting. We're hunting dwarf. We're hunting the Dour Hands. They've made their way into the Shire. Damn, the shadows cannot keep up. They keep trying to spawn, and the game keeps not letting them. God damn, the gnats are out in full force today. Ugh, too many gnats. Dour Hand Trapper. Alright, and we got a bunch of stuff, including Dour Hand orders. But we don't got the money bag. To the dwarf Olweir, said the Dour Hands loyal to our cause. Word of your promises reached my ears, and it would be great in my eyes if we can deliver it. If a stone crow might be captured in this land called the Shire, I'll reward you with riches beyond you or your fathers have seen. You don't fail at this. Punishment will come quickly as a result. Storgrim Dour Hand, mightiest. Hey, look! It's Skorgrim again. Remember him from like half an hour ago? He's back! And the funny part is, if you only played the halfling storyline, this is the first you would have heard of him. Personally, my first storyline was Elven, so I knew all about him from the start. To me, the confusing part was Amdir, since he also shows up in the tutorial eventually. Ambush the trapper, and then stabby stabby. No waking up for you. Alright, we're looking for the money bag, which should be just up and to the left, okay. Alright. Stabby stabby. Hey look, money bag. Collected the money bag. And an apprentice metalsmith scroll case. Probably useless, to be honest. Because I'm pretty sure I know every single one of the apprentice metalsmith recipes. Honestly, I think I know all the apprentice recipes, period. There we go. Then yeah, as you can see, not a Shire quest. There is a Hunt Brigands quest in the Shire, but it does not count the Dour Hands as brigands, which is annoying. It only counts the human hunters that you deal with over by, I think, Stock near Breland. Yeah, the game's definitely getting a bit more of a chunky frame right now, unfortunately. You can ride a horse through shallow water, you just can't in, of course, deep water. Oh wait, that's not the right direction. That's telling me to go over to my low belly. I want to go back to the needle hole. If you have any questions about anything I'm saying, feel free to let me know and I will answer. There's a lot going on because it's a big world. And I'm a big Tolkien nerd. jog through the bog. Frogs are croaking, birds are chirping, slugs are sliming about. That is fair. And we have returned. The money bag we're supposed to bring back to Michael Dowling, so we'll do that a little later. The orders we bring to Ulfer. So actually, neither thing was over there. And next up, it's time for a quest. That I don't know if I can do, I'm going to try it anyway. Dwarf from Needlehole. Ah, good, you found them. As I told you, the bunch is up to no good. Now, hand the letters over. I'd like to look at them. The fools! The orders you found weren't written by Olweir. Some dwarf named Scorgrim promises riches if Olweir can deliver, I hardly believe it, a stone troll. I pay no mind to the old wives' tales of creatures in the bog, but Olweir must have listened and promised a gift. I cannot imagine what a dwarf wants with such a vile creature, but it can't be for any good purpose. You must select something. Do I want a hammer that's weaker than what I got, or do I want pork sausages?
Might you lend me an ear?
Sausage it is. Who would have thought the theft of a cow would uncover such a plot as this? We must foil Olweir's plan. If such a capture such a troll, we must slay it. Fortunately, I've learned where Olweir and his dwarves are camping. They can be found in the north of the Rushok Bog. However, getting the camp and slaying the stone troll if they have one will not be easy. We will need help. Gather a party of warriors if any to be found in this land, and then return here. Make sure to gather sturdy warriors, for the battle ahead will not be easy. This is a small fellowship quest meant to be done with 2 other people. We will be doing it solo because I have overpowered equipment and I'm 5 levels above. So we're fine, basically. Which is good because the rewards are garbage for level. Medium armor, that's like a third. Like, this is what they're expecting us to have. Is not great. You ready to leave? Make sure your party's ready as well. We need their help to slay the stone troll.
The stone troll of Rushok Bog. A terrible legend stalks the fens, enraged by the dwarves who seek to capture
Love
it.
this music. Alright. We will, because this is going to be tough, we will eat the superior pork sausage. And then I'll also munch down on some superior stuffed cabbage. Alright, now be careful. We're going to get into this camp and slay the stone troll they may have captured. Also, when we get into the camp, be on the watch for Olweir. We'll be too pleased to see us try to slay his gift. Alright, let's go. We got 15 minutes of cooked food and 30 minutes of trail food. I know what'll get it open. Open up! You in there! Open up! Who goes there? Ulfar, what are you doing here? I know Villiers' gift, and I'm here to slay it. Ulfar, this matter is none of your concern. Leave now if you value your life. I will not leave. You are warned. Take them. Oh, I keep forgetting that I can't actually attack him too. He does join the fight halfway in. It's really annoying. Ugh. Good job. Let's continue on. Guess the wound was more serious than I thought.
What a dreadful nuisance.
I guess I've been away from battle for too long. The wound is painful but not mortal. Keep me from being much help, though. You must continue on without me and slay the stone troll if they've captured one. Don't forget to be on watch for Olweir. He will do his best to stop you. I'll try and make sure that none of the lot escape. Slay the stone troll. For Hobbit player, this is your introduction to Small Fellowship quest. You were designed to do this quest with a group. No. There we go. We drop that heal. We're fine. We got damage, we got debuffs, we got bleeds, we got self-heals. We're fine. No need to be worried. Interrupted my ambush? How dare you? I was having fun with my ambush. Yeah, they're doing, like, no damage to me. Honestly, the only actual threat's going to be the troll. That's the one that I'm not sure if I can handle. But we should be fine. I'm still 5 levels ahead of it, so it should be okay. But these guys are not a threat. Even in Moss. I can kick them in the face and they go down. He's dead. Or she. Can't tell with dwarves. Even though even the women have beards. It's just a dwarven thing. They all have beards. Of course, except in the Amazon show, where they have decided that they do not have beards. It is very unfortunate because, you know, beards for dwarves. It's not the same. Hey, look at that. It's a stone troll. 475 health? That's a joke. Oh, nice. Aggroed just 2 of them. Isolate them a bit. Impossible. Dwarves won't fall like you. You dare interfere, here meet your death. I think not. I think you will meet your death. Enough of this. The gift from my masters was I'll destroy you. And Olvir's dead. I'll squish you into jelly! Well, that's that. The end. Speak to Ulfar. Oh, heck, we can take our horse. Let's do that instead. Very dramatic music for a fight that ended in 3 attacks. I forgot that the troll has, like, barely more health than a dwarf does. Does more damage, but I had so many buffs it was not even a threat. Well done, I got a patient waiting, so I had to come see what you're doing. But it seems you did fine without me. That stone troll is slain, it seems Olvir is as well. He paid a high price for his crimes, doing that cow from Filbert, didn't he? With him gone, these dwarves shouldn't trouble Bog much longer. As for Filbert, don't worry about him. Make sure he's given money to purchase a new cow. You've done well today, my friend. You have my thanks. Are you ready to depart? Gift for the north. Well done, you certainly deserve this reward. The answer is two-handed axe. It's going to always be... The most expensive item will almost always either be the heavy armor or the two-handed weapon. Just on principle, those are the most expensive things.
Did you
Why?
need
I don't know.
something? How may I be of assistance?
The important thing is we got a ton of crap to sell. And then I guess in that case buyback, because I kind of want that. Oopsies, and that. Did not want the other thing, though. Oh yeah, the wheel bracelet, doesn't need that no more. Sell the broken sword sheaths. And let's see if I actually have that recipe or not. New one, nice. Heavy bronze sword. That's a good weapon. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm kind of over-leveled for it. But hey, it was a good weapon at level, like, 7. And with that, we have completed the quests of Needlehole. The dwarves here understand the point of the quick post service, and it's just letters and packages can be delivered whenever it's most convenient. That is preposterous, of course. Imagine a postmaster Proudfoot allowed us that degree of laziness. Speaking of the postmaster, I have a bundle of mail that needs to go to Michael Delving if you're going that way. I'd appreciate it if you drop it off at the postmaster Proudfoot by Town Hall. Town Hall is surrounded by hedges if you haven't visited before. Go at once and let no nosy hobbits interfere with your duty. You have a long walk ahead of you, especially if you head south through Waving and then cut across the field to Michael Delving. Keep yourself dry even while traveling through Rushlock Bog. Time to go for a run with the mail. It's mail delivery time. Mail delivery time. Running across the water with the mail delivery time. This is usually safe. That one's pretty safe for sure. Let's go running down with the mail. Flour dumplings last stand. We don't want that. We want the delivery to Michael Delving, which is actually closer than it was with Waymeat. Waymeat's just diagonal enough that it's actually closer to reach the further away town of Michael Delving than it was to go from Waymeat to Needle Hole. The important thing, though, is we got the Needle Hole, what's it called? Stable, which allows us to travel between Needle Hole and eventually Michael Delving. Or sorry, not Michael Delving, Hobbiton. Also would let me travel up to the Yonder Shire locations, but I'm a little low-leveled for that. Yonder Shire is level 20 to 30, I want to say. Nintendo is a replacement for Lone Lands. Once you finish with your Breeland. Theoretically, Northdown should be your Breeland replacement, but Northdown also sucks, so... Alright. Time to complete several quests. And also gotta be careful, because I know that there is a nosy hobbit right at the end. Because there's several nosy hobbits in Michael Delving. Garden that mayor with like, hey, we go out and get the mail. Garden that there postmaster. Now let's hop off now before I break my leg further than I already am going to. Yep, see? Called it. Go too high, it breaks harder and longer. Oh, right. Barely made it. And this little pond right here. Wolf right there that unfortunately I can't do anything about. So we're going to have to run right past that snarling wolf. Hello! Good to see you. Goodbye. I'm just delivering the mail, don't mind me. Oh, hey, look, it's Bingo Boffin again. Right there. Yeah, thankfully the side of town we're approaching from does not have the nosy hobbit, or else this could get real bad. But there is one right there, so be careful where you aim. And just like that, we've completed our first deed in Michael Delving, or in the Hobbiton. The Do Enough quests. We only can do 3. Oh, damn, we're already earning. Damn. Gain points. Deed bestowed. Complete more quests. We just did 15. Now we're going to do 40. Let's just say there's like 120 in the Shire. Excuse me. This isn't Fellhide.
Dear me.
Oh, thank you.
What do you want?
I'm glad that Griffel's all right. A terrible thing will work out in the end. I'll make sure the Carpenters get their money and with the shortcut through the bog this time. Great Club will be worth the most. Cape, meh. Is not very pretty either. It's just your standard cape. And we have a better shield. I should ask my metalsmith to make an even better shield for her. Alright, and Ruby Primstone. Go let her know that the burrows are cleaned up. No need to worry about the shrews any longer. There she is. Hey, the shrews are dealt with. No more problems.
Cannot a body be left alone?
Hey, you're the one who asked. Thank you for help, Bounder Delthier. This should discourage the shrews from burrowing near the town, at least for a while. And just like that, we're already running out of quests in the Shire. That's a joke. No, we aren't. But we only have 2 at the moment. But that's all gonna change very shortly. Obviously, the nearest quest is the bird and the baby, but we ain't going there yet. We're talking to Postmaster Proudfoot.
Might I speak with you a moment?
I received word that you delivered the package to Postman Twofoot at Waymead in a timely manner. He was very impressed, and I tell you, so am I. The quick post service is becoming respectable again. Speedy deliveries, mail you can count on. This is a happy day for this old postmaster. You'd still like to help out? Well, there's always work to be done. There on the table we find a satchel for Postman Took at the center of Tuckborough. You know how this works, my friend. Avoid nosy hobbits, keep the satchel dry, and make haste. The quick post service will get new standards for speedy delivery of the mail. But first, it's kitty feeding time. BRB. Alright, kitten has been fed for now. There it is, okay. What's the deadline on this? What do I have to do it by? No. End of October. Fine. Tomorrow then. And we're back. Mail time. Delivered that there mail to Tuckborough. And look, we're headed north again. But this time we got a little further to run. Still gonna go past that house though. Same hobbit, same mail. Route. To start anyway. But instead of heading to the west to Waymeet, we're headed straight east for Tuckborough. Direction of the Great Smiles. Running. And then I still have the trail food active with the plus 13 agility. I mean, it's the only one of its kind, but also, at the end of the day, I'm not sure we're really going to be in danger. Oh. Can't use that right now. Too busy. But I will as soon as we're done. Done with the running. Just gotta avoid the starling wolf. We're almost in Tuckborough. And you guys can see the real crazy of the Shire. Well, one of them anyway. There's a lot of real crazies of the Shire. Like Hill Tusker. Which goes, "Oh, I'm gonna murder you if you get too close." Noisy Hobbit just to the north. Gotta be careful, but we fine. Welcome to Tuckborough, where we have a couple of quests. Gamma Tunnelly.
Stay and have
Good.
some tea.
Something very important I must ask you to do for me. When my grandson, Wilcom, was younger, made him his lunch every day. Since he moved to Scary, I don't get the chance to do it. You see, he oversees the quarry there, and I'm very proud of him. But I so do miss making him his lunch. But I miss it so much, I made him a very special lunch. Unfortunately, though, my old bones let me take it all away over there to him. But a young one like you could easily take it to him. Would you mind taking his lunch to him? Bring it to Wilcom, Tunnelly, and Scary, but please do hurry. Don't want it to spoil before he gets it.
Yeah. Nope. We will not be in Scary for a while. We are going in post office order. Post office, that is one of the last stops. In fact, it is the second to last stop.
I want a word with you.
Oh, hello there. I'm sorry I could not be more friendly today, but I'm a bit concerned about my cousin Gilbert. You see, a while ago I wrote in my calendar that Gilbert and I were supposed to share supper. Today was the day, but Gilbert hasn't shown up. My cousin isn't one to miss a meal, so I'm more than a little troubled. Would you mind going over to his house and seeing what has taken him so long? I would go, but I got a pot in the stove right now. His house is just west of Tuckborough. Just follow the road west out of town proper and you'll see it. And then there's, of course, the post office. But there's also collect the yellowed recipes. The Hobbit's making pot. Pot on the stove. You never know what's in it. They might be. Wouldn't put it past them. Also, just realized I forgot to do another quest on Michael Delving I was supposed to bring here first. Whoops. Because there's another quest that comes in here, too.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Nope, that's not the one. There we are. Adelard. Oh, thank goodness. No, not you. Collect the yellowed recipe. It's in here, the Bird and Baby Inn. We'll do those in a moment. I need to actually warp back quickly. Yellowed recipe. Because I have another recipe I need to grab in order to do other things. And since the Bird and Baby is back where I need to be anyway, I might as well just fast travel to Michael Delving. And now we have that nice, spiffy new fast travel cooldown reduction. It is only 35 minutes. And conveniently, we're right there. That's the question I need. Keeper Bombard Foxtail. Up on top of the mountain where the Madam Society does their business. How are we doing on Madam Society reputation? We are neutral, which is not quite as good as we are with Thorin's Hall, but that's not surprising. We did a lot more quests there. And look, it's Limburgo again. Bird and Baby. Here it is. What's this? Bit of honey, special malt? Yes, that's the ticket. This will be our secret. In the meantime, here I have some of the old stuff in the house. Might want any prizes, but it goes down easy, doesn't? And we can get beer! You are quite merry. Yeah.
What
Unless
can
you
I do
drink
for
beer.
you this fine day?
Food. We can get, yeah, special beer. We can get Old South Foreign wine. And we can just get plain beer. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's a problem. My apologies to anybody with vision issues. Getting drunk is not good for you in this game. We are now singing along with the music. Or at least trying to. Alright, I need to go north and talk to the people up north. Yeah, this way. Yep, this way, yeah. Running, running, running. Yes, this way. Is it this way? You.
Stay a moment.
Trying to learn how to make sew and knit and make cloth out of leather and cloth and fabric. No one's willing to teach me. It's very maddening. I have to obtain any minor tailoring lore. Can you give it to me? If no one will teach me, how am I supposed to learn? I found a few old tablets South Fields that give it to you to help me out. I'm going to find one or two other things useful as well. Michael Delving's youngest seamstress. We need to make her some tailoring lore. Hey look, I can make a tailoring lore. Just stand right here and to be like, okay, one moment. This will be just the thing, the Althir. I'll study this to become the best tailor out of the Shire. You just wait and see. I've been saving to buy something like this, so give the coins to you instead. These other things. Between the two of these things, bronze ingots are way more rare and valuable, so we'll grab those. There. Yay, we did thing. Anyway, here's what I'm actually after, is up here on top of the mountain, on top of the hill. We need to go up to the Madam Society. While completely wasted. Hi.
Stay.
Oh, good day to you. Wonder if you could do me a favor. I just need word that Adelard Took has a copy of the old writ penned by the old king. This writ granted the Fallowhide brothers, Marco and Blanco, the lands became the Shire. Showed the most exceptional find. True, I already had a copy of the document, but it's in very poor shape. The copy's in better condition and pretty marvelous edition of Madam House. Go check on and speak to Adelard about this find. Hopefully we can find him in the Great Smiles in Tuckborough. In the Madam Society, we can get the ability to get some recipes that cooks can use to get reputation with the Madam Society. I can't, though. Let's launch some fireworks. This is not a terrible idea while I'm drunk at all. This can't possibly go wrong. Whee! I jumped off a building. This is a great idea. Alright, all I gotta do is go this way. What are we doing? Oh, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go do drugs. This is a great plan that I thought of while I was drunk. That's how you can tell it's a great plan. Yes, this way. We want to go to the crafting station so that I can find the farmer so I can buy some drug ingredients from him so I can make drugs. Let's go. This way, hurry. Gotta do this now. I've only got a minute and a half left of being drunk. Southfields, perfect. As the camera becomes worse and worse. We are looking for... Yep, here we are. Largo Proudfoot, novice farmhand. Don't mind me, this is completely legal. Here's my ID, sir. Alright, yep, let us craft ingredients. We need some apprentice pipeweed seed. And we need 5 buckets of water. And we need 5 handfuls of fertilizer. And we're gonna go grow some pipeweed. This is a good plan. Nothing wrong with this plan. I can make some South Lynch, or I can make some long bottom leaf. We're gonna make 3 long bottom leaf and 2 South Lynch. Theoretically, with the VIP faster crafting rewards, you can get even more at a time, but 5 is how much I'm usually comfortable with otherwise. To be fair, I only really farm normally on my other alt who does only food. Alright, we collected some stuff for farming, and for cooking. We got some allspice for cooking, which is good. My farmer could use that. My cook alt, that's Gearbog Fieri, the owner of that really sketchy restaurant from earlier. Long bottom leaf. And we're completely sober again now, almost. What? Wait, what am I doing? Why do I have all these pipeweed in front of me? What the heck happened while I was out? Whatever, I guess I might as well go put this on the thing. We go to the workbench. And we process it. 5 might have been more than I needed. I might have only want to do like 1 of each. Oops. Oh well. This took a bit. But hey, we level up in farming by doing it. Farming levels up very slowly just because it's so easy to do. Especially because you can literally do, like, I'll put it this way. Most crafts you're supposed to do as you level up. So, for instance, as a scholar, I'll only get on level scholar stuff as I level up my scholar. I have another character who's going through the areas. He's on, like, tier 4 materials at this point. So, they're a tier 4 scholar as my scholar alt. Farmer, there's no materials you get other places. You can get everything to be a farmer from a farmhand, novice or expert. You can literally just spend about 20 gold in-game, and you can be a max level farmer. Not joking. It's very convenient. Hello, XQ Hunt. Are you a hunter? You are a high elf hunter. Alright. I'll lock those so I don't accidentally sell them. And the important thing is, now, we got weed. And I need to crack my neck, of course I do. And Ya Hunt. So XQ Hunt and Ya Hunt, the High Elf Hunters. I feel like they're related. And now, we smoke it! I don't know what drunk me was thinking, but this was a great idea. Remember, kids, don't use cigarettes, they're bad for you. I've heard debates as to whether, like, say, pipe smoking is as problematic. I will not comment on that because I am not informed on that matter whatsoever. Unfortunately, you cannot smoke pipe weed while mounted. Yeah, of course the debate is pipe weed closer to weed, or is it closer to smoking? And that's a debate. But I think the theory is it's closer to weed. The hobbits are just really big into growing marijuana. That's definitely the stance taken by the first ever major Lord of the Rings satire story, which was made due to the fact there was a growing... Lord of the Rings wasn't necessarily popular upon release, but it kicked off a little bit later, I think, like, later publishing. But there was a bit of a hiatus where it wasn't as popular again, but it became really big in niche communities, especially apparently more, like, hipster-style communes. And so there was, I think it was called Board of the Rings, which was just a parody of Lord of the Rings. It was something, I don't know if it was actually called Board of the Rings or it was a different parody, but it was just a parody of Lord of the Rings book series. And among other things, they totally went the idea that hobbits are just a bunch of druggy hippies. To parody the culture, the kind of people who really enjoyed Lord of the Rings at the time. Gerbert's house. Chairs turned over. The fire is out. And rats are everywhere! And take forever to spawn in because the game does a loading issue. There are rats everywhere! Die of damage over time, rat. All the rats are dead. Oh, this does damage over time too. I never realized. Fine as usual. Monday. Today, Peregrine dared me to hire one of Longborough's wagons. The one that had east of the Shire. Doesn't think I'll do it, but I'll show him. Uh-oh. Hobbit gave into a dare. That doesn't sound good. His friend dared him to hide in a wagon that went east. This can't possibly be good. Well, let's head east to Tuckborough. And I guess we'll kill a wolf along the way. Wolf is now dead. So is the boar. It just died. The Shire is a beautiful and peaceful place. So is my Father's Day, and so it will be in the time of my children. Let us hope so. Let us hope so. Can't get over the hedge. Okay, movie. Not the best, not the worst. Okay. Then where we're going is to talk to you. First, we're going to go to the shop
If you need something, speak up.
and repair some stuff and sell some stuff. Then we'll go inside your house. Don't have the right quest.
Cannot a
Gilbert's house
body
was
be left
empty.
alone?
Here, let me take a look at this journal of his. I'm sure it'll be all manner of embarrassed knowing I read his journal. It's important to know where he's gotten off to.
I want to work
Oh
with
dear.
you.
Seems Gilbert may have gotten himself into a bit of a pickle. This last entry in his journal says that our fool cousin Pippin took, of course, dared him to hide in one of Longo Burrow's wagons going east. Interesting, this was written some time ago. Pippin's been away at Hobbiton, and Longo's farm isn't that far away. Perhaps you should speak with Longo, see if he's seen Gilbert. Longo's farm is on the stock road east of Tuckborough. The more I hear about this, the more concern I get for poor Gilbert. Longo's farm is on the stock road east out of Tuckborough. Yep. Not gonna get there for a while. Gotta head north first.
Hello
Nope,
there.
not you yet.
Might I speak
We
with
have
you
a couple
moment?
more quests to get to in the Great Smiles. We also have almost 80 pipeweed. That should last us a while. Can also grow some flowers, but those are mostly only good for crafting and other decorations, so I barely grow them. And then food's nice. A lot of food is very common for a lot of reasons. Alright. Adelard Took. The Founding Writ. Oh dear, you're here for the Founding Writ? Please don't let Paladin know, but I don't have it. A local farmer, Belko Brockhouse, have it. He won't give it up. His home is north of here, up the hill, and to the right of the path. He says he won't give it up the writ until he has a hand on my crops. A hand on his crop. Honestly, at my age, I can't help with farm labor. I'm sorry to say, if you have the writ, then speak to him and perhaps lend a hand. The cheek of some hobbits.
Might I
Oh,
trouble
thank
you
goodness.
for
I'm
some
the sorriest of straits, but I must make you swear to tell no one else my troubles. If the others were to hear of it, there'll certainly be a tonic in Tuckborough. My library is haunted. As difficult as to believe, I believe the ghost of the old Took. I think the troubles darkening the Shire might have disturbed him, like those bears over the east of here. They were so aggressive in his day. Perhaps that is it. The old Took was known for slaying a great bear in his time. If you can bring me the pelt of a few bears, perhaps it'll ease his spirit. It will show the Shire is still safe. Can't view the map? I just want the map of the Shire. Okay, there's no warp here. Yes, mother. Why are you still awake at 11:30 at night? She's like, I found this thing. Do you want the thing? And it's 11:30. Why are you out shopping? Also, no. You wanted the other thing, though? Yeah, the other thing was actually a proper controller. This is not the right brand. Ghost of Old
Might I
Duck.
trouble you for some
Yep.
help?
Go hunt some bears. And then Prince
Might I have a word with you?
I need your help. Made a terrible mistake. Listen to Isambard and Imbert, my full cousins. You see, Adelard's always lecturing us young tucks in the history of the family, and well, it does get tiring. We kind of started to pay a check on him. Constantly sneak away the younger... With the latest chapter, Adelard wrote for the yearbook of Tuckborough. Remember the trouble I'm going to get into. Isambard, though, wanted to get the chapter from where he hid it, but hasn't returned yet. He's in a tall tree east of the Great Smiles in Tuckborough. Can you go there and see what's taking him so long? Speak to Isambard Took. And is there a mission, a quest in here too? No, the librarian's later. Donna Mayra Took. Alright. And that's a lot of quests. Track nearby quests. Heading north, talk to Belko Brockhouse. Will allow us to do some things we could not do before in regards to Shire reputation items that we previously could not use and now can. But that is neither here nor there.
How?
I've got the piece of parchment Adelard's wanting. I found it among my mum's things. I don't mind going off to Madam House, or they go there to Adelard's collection. But there's a few things I need help with. See, my fences need mending, my pig has run off, and I need some feed from Hobbiton. Helping with these tasks, get you the rich. Sound fair to you? And now we got even more quests. So my pig, old Sally, when she ain't running loose all over the countryside, eats and eats when you don't believe. Goes through sack of feed like no time. Never seen a pig with the appetite like hers. I need to go to the Grange up in Hobbiton and fetch me a sack of feed. Don't worry about talking to Ted, sending him on there to pay for them. I told him someone's going to come by and get them later today. If you want that writ, you best be hurrying along. Head north along Bywater Bridge at Hobbiton. You'll see the Grange right there on your left. Mild pig. Old Sally has run off again. Sometimes I think that pig is more trouble than she's worth. Always running off, eating like a horse and scaring her own shadow. Everyone's so fond of her. I would have made sausage out of her years ago. Usually when she runs off, it's down to the woods southeast of here by the big willow. If you find her, approach her carefully and bring her back to the barn here. Be careful though, she spooks easily. So anything where you're bringing her off, she might run off, and this time for good. Find old Sally. You see them conings running all over my garden there? There's all them holes appearing in my stone fence. I can't keep the devils out. I want to gather some new field stones and patch them up, but I found the time yet to do it. There's a great big willow down the hill on the southeast, directly south of Longo Burrow's farm. You can find many stones of different sizes there. Bring me a variety of them if you would. Never know what I'll need to patch the fences. Hurry along now, we're giving the rich to the conies. And with that, we have a zillion quests. But the nearest one is Longo's Leaf. Yes, that was intended. You don't need to do that. Right, let us speak to Longo Burrow.
Goodness.
What? You come calling about some fool Took? Well, I might have seen him, but I ain't going to tell you what I've seen for nothing. Do me a favor first.
Mercy me, will you hear me out?
Before I tell you where that fool Took is, you're looking for is, I want you to do something for me. See, my puppy's known throughout the Shire, and a bit beyond, means I got a lot of folk coming asking for a leaf. Well, my current crop isn't quite ready for harvesting yet, but I'm a smart hobbit, you see. Back when the bears were sleeping in the winter, I hid a barrel leaf in one of their dens for such a rainy day. Go to the bear den south of here and find that barrel leaf. When you bring it back, I'll tell you what I know that old Took. New quest, a hidden stash of weed. Time for a quest that is supposed to be news, deed, sights of the Shire, the Great Willow. Also the party tree, the methyl stage, the stock tower, the quarry, and the Bridgeford Wall. Imba Took. Oh, good day. Here's the chapter of Adelard's as well. There's one to Eisenberg, smart of us too. I'm just here to lend him a hand if I can. Oh wait, stones. Flatfield stone. Hobbits know what's up. Drinking brews and smoking the leaf and living life in harmony. Yep, indeed. I'll even join them. Here we go. Some long bottom leaf I grew myself in the farm. Nice peaceful day. nice, cool, calm day. Also, hello. Good to see you.
A lovely
What?
day,
For
isn't it?
Vinka sent a bounder out here. She's such a warrior. Nothing to fear. Old Imbert and me will have this chapter of Adelards in 2 shakes. See, we hid the chapter in a satchel in the tree, but the branch we climbed upon broke off. We don't have to how to get it down, but you and me had a grand idea. This is a terrible idea. See, Imbert? Look, the satchel on the tree with a stone. I don't know, Isambard. What if you miss? Oh, don't worry. I won't miss.
How do you do?
Here, watch. Seems I hit a hive. Bees! And the game being chunky laggy again. Shout at the bees. Not the bees! Alright, now I can't miss! Isambard, wait. Here, watch! So you got the hive. Fortunately, the bees are gone, because we killed them. Look, look! Bears! Hey look, we got some bear pelts too. That's why I like doing this one early. Kill 2 quests with 1 stone. This time for sure. Isambard, no, don't worry. See, here's the satchel. Let me get a large chapter. Thank goodness. I had it under control all the time. Here, friend, take the back to Furvinka for me. Come now, Ibert. Now that that's done here, so we can find old Peregrine. You were protected Isambard and Imbert took. The dumbasses. Good God. Let's go collect some stones for the fence. And then they immediately respawn there so some other player can grab them. 15-year-old MMO, what you gonna do? Collect some more stones. Oh, that one's gone because we already got enough of those. And in the meantime, Polo Proudfoot.
Oh, gracious me!
Hello there!
I need your
I wonder if you can help me out a few minutes. I've had problems with bears from the hills nearby raiding my beehives for honey. I need someone who's afraid of bears to fend them off and protect the hives. My hives are right over there. The bears have killed all the bees and all the hives except for the middle one. I have it closed right now to protect the bees, but they'll soon be in trouble with hives don't open. If you'll help me, I'll open the hive, and I'm sure the bears will return soon. New quest. Honey bears. Hey look, it's the other bears I needed for the quest. Oh no, there's more of them. The bears have been driven away as you slaughter them and skin their flesh. Huzzah, you've defeated the bears!
Oh,
It was a sight to
gracious
see.
me.
You did a good job with those bears and you deserve a reward for your hard work. Onions or a dagger? Honestly, I don't need the onions because might's not that great for a warden. I'll take the dagger so I
Could
can
you
sell
help
it.
me with something?
Sorry to say, but I got more bee problems. You saved the one hive, but the queens and theirs were killed by the bears, and I need new ones. But it isn't that simple. First off, the wild hives and the bees to the south. That's right, well, them bears them in the first place. Second thing, and we'll deal with it fast, those wild bees aren't kindly being moved. You need to protect yourself from their stings. Now, Gammer buffing up the old hill. She got some kind of bomb protection from the sting. So go and get some of that salve from her. Overhill is almost due north of here. That's not hopping just a ways off. Hurry back, I need those queens. This is an annoying quest. Overhill is over here. Once you start that quest, it starts a timer, and you gotta run back here as soon as possible. Without stopping, or being interrupted. We will be doing that one much later. We gotta finish our Tuckborough quests first. Collect some more stones. Another large stone. Another small stone. And a small stone. And that's it for stones. Now we go talk to old Sally. Hello, Sally. The pig cautiously snorts her hand, but seems satisfied you mean her no harm. She looks ready to return to Balco's barn. Old Sally. Beast. Is a piggy. We gotta help the piggy. Get home without being eaten. Don't let old Sally get eaten. Piggy go oink oink. Normally I don't do this, but we gotta put the piggy out. Old Sally halts in alarm and sniffs the air. We are under attack by hill shrews, who are really hungry for piggy, I guess. Angie Piggy will join us on this adventure. Our little piggy adventure. I'm surprised, usually we get attacked by now. Well, Hallie stops in alarm and sniffs the air. That one is dead. That one is dead too. They are all dead. Oink oink. Now, unfortunately, I cannot just auto-follow the piggy like you can a human player, but that is okay. We are almost home. We have rescued the piggy, almost. Although I think we get ambushed one more time first. Let us go, piggy. Let us complete our adventure of returning to the farm. This is that engaging gameplay everybody's here for. Escort quest, Old Sally, the pig. Live on Galactic Baron. Alright. Yeah, I think there was usually like 4 or so ambushes, but I guess it's because I killed a lot of the beasts on the way there. You successfully defended old Sally on her way back to the farm. And now she goes into the barn. And old Sally is a happy piggy. And now we go tell the farmer that we rescued his pig, and we got him some rocks. Oh,
Well,
good. The old
the
girl
gall of
is
some
back.
folk.
She's a nuisance at times, that one, but in the end, I suppose I'm too fond of her to do much else with her. Thanks for doing that, but I suppose I owe the real thanks to the writ I found, don't I? These
Can't a
stones would be
body
nice
be
for my
left alone?
fences. Never thought I'd decide the time to gather them up, but it seems things are changing a bit for me since finding that old writ. You bastard. It's amazing how much work gets done when somebody else is doing everything for me. Bring the bear pelts to Ered Luin. Yeah, this upcoming quest line is a multi-part one that has a lot of complication. Oh,
Please
good, you
leave
found the
me to my
pelts.
sorrow.
Now I have to put them in the library, and the old Took's ghost will be calmed, I'm sure of it. He'll go back to his rest, and I'll get my library back. Thank you. These old pelts will surely put the old Took to rest. talk to him again. Oh, I can put Piggy away.
I'm sure it's
Otter's
a
back.
bother, but I could use your help.
Oh dear, the ghost is still troubling my library. In fact, the moment I took step in it, it raised such a rocket that it gave me a terrible fright. I'm so fluttered I don't think I'll be able to eat supper. Wait! Food! Like most hobbits, Old took an affection for his victuals, especially spiced boar ribs. I admit I have a fondness for them myself. Perhaps we can prepare plate ribs for him, we can appease his ghost. Let's look at my niece, Adelina Proudfoot. Her hole is just east of the Great Smile. She's a marvelous cook. Don't tell her why we need the ribs, I don't want to start a panic. You, sir, are a dumbass. Also, I guess there's another quest in here? Oh, right.
Just a moment.
Good, you found it. Now take this back to the library before Adelard notices missing. My thanks. You've saved me for a host of troubles. Finder of yearbooks armor is worth more than javelin. Yeah, wood in general is not worth as much as metal items, which makes sense. Alright. Oh no, she was saying she would sneak it in, not that I had to, okay. I'll taking away a large chapter, thank you for getting it back. Found her, I won't let him, I won't let the two of them get me in trouble again. Yep, that's good. Alright. Now let us continue onwards. We got a couple more quests nearby. We have to talk to Adelina Proudfoot. Hello? Oh, it's a dear old Uncle Adelard. I don't see him nearly enough anymore. So some spiced boar ribs, does he? I like the spicy, but I like the ribs. They're important to the dish, are they not? Ha! But don't you worry, there are plenty of boars roaming the hills east of Tuckborough. Maybe some ribs will make the dish Uncle Adelard is after. Now we need to kill some boar. Fortunately, they're not far. And we only need 3 of them. This is a rather easy quest. Look, there's one right there. Let's ambush it. It'll never see us coming. It died. No regrets. Alright, that's 3 dead boars. And I guess while we're here, we'll grab the pipeweed. Take care of that old longo. Be careful. This is the bear dens. And there are a lot of angry bears. Barrel of pipeweed. There we go. Got the weed. Let's go for a run. Oh yeah, that's something the bears can do, is they can roar at you, which can cause debuffs from a fear effect. Because bears are scary, man. Like, seriously, bears are freaking terrifying. They're big, and they're scary, and they want to eat meat. But if they decide they don't like you, you're in trouble. Alright, let us return the pipeweed to Longoborough, and he will tell us what he knows about his cousin Took, or his friend Took. Alright, you found the leaf. Keep it here. Keep mind the bargain now. Looking for Gilbert, where's the name, and hidden one of my weef luggins? Well, I haven't seen him. Eh? I said I've actually seen the talk of yours. I said I'll tell you what I know. That's all I know. Now be off with ya. Talk to Astelia. And tell him that Longo was a pain in the butt. And not helpful. Talk to Astelia Took the Grosha. Where's good? Oh, how terrible. That Longo is a rude sort. I'm so sorry he treated you like that. As I see, I shall have words with him. Now back to the matter of Gilbert. I think I may have thought on my mind what else to ask if you just don't go out and look for him. Fried mushrooms do grant agility. I don't have any on me right now, and I've got sausage, so I don't want to take up another inventory slot. So I'll just take the shirt to sell.
Give me a
You
moment.
see, I thought I also could ask. My cousin Alda is married to Rollo Boffin in Woodhall. Some consider wives married, myself included, but they seem happy enough. The thing is, neither here nor there. The importance of Woodhall is that much of the pipeweed for Chuckland passes through there for other points in the Shire. Rollo happens to oversee much of that pipeweed. Perhaps since Gilbert hid in a leaf wagon traveling east, Rollo may know something of him. I must say, the lengths you discover, the more interested in him I have become. Rollo lives in Woodhall, east of Tuckborough, on the Stock Road. Talk to Rollo Boffin. But for now, we have to go talk to Edelina Proudfoot and say, hello, we got some pig.
Cannot a
Good, you brought the
bargain
ribs.
be
Let me
left
prepare them for you.
alone?
Here you go. General ain't allowed to enjoy them, but you so many have the notch to his belt. Notice the pie by her. That'll be important later. Great smiles.
I'm sorry.
Oh, good, you have the
thoughts were
ribs. They
elsewhere.
smell delicious. Edeline's quite the cook, isn't she? Places in the library, hope they appease the old Took's ghost. Then I'll have some peace again. Oh, these spiced ribs smell delicious. And be back. The ghost is still in my library. Wait, leave me alone. You know, all this started when I was doing a bit of tidying in there, sending a few of my things off to Madam House and such. I stumbled across the old rocket from the old Took's last Midsummer's Eve party. Get up the Grey and he were great friends, you know, and Get up would spend the most splendid fireworks. Perhaps the old Took's ghost when I sent that rocket off to the Madam House. Could be also see it fired off. We get that rocket back and fire it, then appease his ghost. If we could keep her Brombird Foxtail Meckle Delving and get it. Madam House is up the hill, northwest of the center of Meckle Delving. Once you have the crackers, you fire them off in the methyl stage in Bywater. And we have another quest that requires to return to Michael Delving. We're not going to do it yet. I want to get to Hobbiton first, because there's a stable in Hobbiton, and I gotta go to Bywater for this quest, so might as well do all that. So for now, we've done everything there is to do in Tuckborough. I'm gonna stop at the grocer first, quickly to go sell and repair stuff. But after that, we are off to Hobbiton, where I think we will end today's stream.
Quit dawdling and tell me what you want.
I want to give away and sell some stuff. So for now, we will talk to Postman Took.
Good day.
There's been talk
Might I
that
have a
Postmaster
word
Prout
with
was trying to speed delivery items for the post service, but I'm really swamped with mail and he hasn't enough time to hit the times he wants. Lobelia's birthday is fast approaching, though Kira sent a fair few pieces of mail are postmarked for Bagan. Instead, there's mail going everywhere else. I think hobbits throughout Tuckborough are ready their friends to complain about Lobelia's new presents proposal, if you ask me. Then at the table you find a satchel of mail to be delivered to Postman Grub for Hobbiton for sorting. You can find west of the center of Hobbiton to the north if you're interested. Watch for nosy hobbits and don't let the mail get wet. One of the plot lines is that Lobelia has a brand new idea. She believes that hobbits should not be sending presents on their birthday. Instead, they should be receiving them. The hobbits of Hobbiton are very offended by this proposal and are writing multiple letters to let everyone else know about how terrible Lobelia is being for asking for presents on her birthday as opposed to sending them. Truly a disgrace, dishonor to tradition. Now entering Hobbiton Bywater, which is called Bywater because it is by the water. Gotta be careful. That one always screws me over, that nosy hobbit right there. I run into him so many times when I'm not paying attention, just because of the slope of the hill. But we are good. And the important thing that I was here for is this stable right here.
Hello there.
It's close enough to Tuckborough. And then we talk to Postman Grub. And with that, we have arrived at Hobbiton.
Please.
There's another
stay a moment.
postman, and we can actually see him this time. Because we're finally at a place that's high enough level that we can actually see the quest lines. The Ivy Bush Inn. We're going to go pick up the quest here at least, so we know where we're going next time. There's no quest
Can I
line
help you
with the
find
actual
something,
owner
friend?
of the inn. Instead,
there.
it's the
Might I
Neilhole
speak
Watch.
with you a moment?
Talk to Bounder Chubb in Needlehole. Yep, no quest actually for the inn itself, which is odd. To be fair, there might be not yet. There's the back room for the inn league quest, which we can't do right now because it's not a festival time. At least not like a spring or fall festival. It's just a minor festival of hobnanigans. But instead, we have Holly Hornblower with her
Please,
pies.
stay a moment.
We will also worry about that later. For tonight, I think we're going to just do the last quest over in Michael Delving, since we have the time to do it, and I might as well use the warp now, because by the time I start the stream again, the warp timer will be reset. But I guess use it once more. So for now, we'll talk to Keepa Brombard Foxtail. Who's actually, I gotta go this way. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. And go down the path, and up the path, and up the hill. To keep a Brombard Foxtail.
A lovely
Good
day.
day to you. So Adelar's looking for the rocket he sent here. Why, yes, I have it, but I haven't had a chance to do anything with it, actually. A moment, please. Here you are, be careful, although it's quite all wedges since it's made by God of the Great. It's still quite potent. Alright. Now we have the firework, which we have to fire at the methyl stage in Bywater. Curious enough, you'll notice with the quick post, it goes north to Woodhall. It does not go directly to Bywater. Quite rude, that. So see, if you see this, it goes Hobbiton to Overhill, and then Overhill back to Bywater. Because this game is rude. But for now, we're going to go to Needlehole. If I can remember where I always forget where the damn stable is that way. We're going to go to Needlehole and talk to the Bounder there. And I think that's where we'll end today's stream. Next stream, we'll just warp back to Michael Delving, and then take the horse to Hobbiton and proceed from there, and also probably rebind everything to there. But for now, we have unlocked the ability to go to Hobbiton. Not Needlehole, that's interesting. I thought we could. I guess Needlehole is only through Hobbiton. That is weird. Huh. And I can't do the swift travel because I need to be level 20. Okay, fine. We'll go to Hobbiton instead, and I'll just bind the stone there. To be fair, that kind of works out, because I'll just bind it to the Hobbiton stone, and then I'll just go to Needlehole from Hobbiton, and then we'll end. So, functionally, we're wrapping up now. Alright. Yeah. Cracking my neck here. This is the thing that I do sometimes. Neck gets sore sitting in this chair all day. Hope you guys had a fun time. Yeah, the Shire is definitely a very different pace to Ered Luin, whereas Ered Luin starts off relatively peaceful, but quickly turns into kidnapped young son of a local elven noble family, and a bit of a civil war going on that turns into a goblin invasion that leads to the unification of all the peoples nearby to go fight off the enemy, as Scoregrim Dowerhand is up to no good and is going to go cause problems in Breland. And then you go to the Shire. Mail delivery. Covering up shrew holes to keep them out of the garden. Scaring the wolves away to save your chickens. And next week, next mission, delivering pie. Get ready for that. It's my least favorite quest line in the Shire. Mostly because it's basically the quick post mission. Except not nearly as interesting due to the way that it's handled. It's fine. It's a lot better than I used to think it was, but it's not amazing. Alright, with that,
lovely day,
I'll start the
isn't
trip to Nail Hole, and then I think we'll wrap things up here. Oh, whoops. I forgot to bind to the stone. I want to do that quickly, alright? So I can warp back here quickly next time. Because at this point, we'll definitely be spending more time warping to Hobbiton because it's kind of the center of everything. It has. You can actually take the post to. You can take a horse to everywhere from Hobbiton, which you cannot do as you saw from Michael Delving. You can only do quick travel, which I can't do till level 20, which I will not be at before I leave the Shire. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining. It's been a good stream. Schedule for the week. Gonna do some Civ tomorrow. Should work. Finally. Next Tuesday, we continue Steven's Sausage Roll. Next Thursday, I will do more Grimrock 2. And probably more Lotro on Friday. There will not be a Saturday stream, most likely, because I will be helping my mother move again. And to be honest, I will not be home on time, I can almost guarantee. Yeah, we have to go all the way back to Delving because for some reason Needlehole has to go all the way to Waymeet. Don't ask. They couldn't have just put a bridge between the hill and Needlehole. Don't ask me. I didn't write this map. Blame the hobbits for making everything long and complicated. Yep, that's the schedule. Probably call it a stream. Nah, we'll finish riding the horse. We're almost there anyway. Yeah, that's the problem. I really thought I had fast travel unlocked already. I didn't realize it takes level 20 to do that in the Shire. So unfortunately, we get to have long travel. Thankfully, this should be the last time we go to Needlehole, and every other travel point is faster than Needlehole. Needlehole is definitely the slowest, which is unfortunate. Needlehole Watch. Yay, we're finally closer to Needlehole Watch than we are to the main quest line. Whee! Finally! Yay! Okay. Close this out, and then we're gonna go look into the whole raiding thing. And then I'll just sit there, and then at some point I'll probably just log. What I might even just do is log in at some point and just warp back so we can start in in Hobbiton, and I won't have wasted the warp back. Given that it's still a 35-minute cooldown, don't want to waste it too much. Hey look, it's Bounder Chub, aka the whole reason we're here. Oops. Camera's way off. There we go. Yeah, I don't like... I have to avoid clicking while riding the horse because it completely throws everything off.
Good day.
Robin Smallborough sent you. Hello then. We have a few things about to do around here. Doors are mostly fine, city law-abiding, bunch of folk have been touchy ties with some of them. A few of these doors are not good neighbors. Not good neighbors at all. Vitality. Do we have carrots? We have cooked carrots, so I'll just add those to the stack. We can use them. And with that, stream done for day. Thank you everybody for joining. I said to schedule already. We do have stream tomorrow, probably Civ. Who should we raid? Who is live right now that needs a raid? Who have we not raided in a while? I'd be tempted to raid them. I'm only hesitant because I kind of already raided somebody playing Among Us yesterday. And I don't think we want to do 2 Among Us in a row. So... I haven't raided them in a while. Let's do that. Go raid... Yeah, somebody haven't done in a long while. Go raid Oh No Revenant. Who's playing some Europa. Always a good game, in my professional opinion. Why is it not working? Are they not live anymore? Hang on, let me reload. I don't think it has everybody going on live, whether they're live or not. Twitch be like that. Alright, reloading my page. 1 second. Let's get an actually up-to-date list of who's live. Yes, okay. Bunch of people have gone offline. That makes more sense. Alright, new plan. Could do that. I haven't rated them in a bit. Yeah. How do you spell it again? No Limit 3020 doing some Pokemon Arceus. Haven't read them in a while either. They're probably on post game, so just as a heads up if you haven't done that. Hashtag as always is just Rady McRaid. Good times. Thank you everybody for joining. It is always a pleasure, and I will see you all another time. Later.